Previously on Dark Heresy.
At the tailor's, Quintius was offered a pair of exquisite shoes that had been crafted from the hide of some rare sea mammal. The shoes were both captivating and stylish, but put the Acolytes in the mind of a twisting warp rift known as the Miasma. The shoes commanded a high price, and Quintius did not have the money to either make the purchase nor to place a deposit. Next, the Acolytes went to the outfitters and purchased javelins, bullets, and explosives. Alexa made a deal with the gun shop owner, Liddell, and repaired his warped hunting rifle in exchange for use of his workshop and assistance in crafting. Alexa and Liddell laboured at the forge for most of the day, and she finally constructed a harpoon cannon. A bond of friendship started to blossom between the two of them over their shared love of armaments, and as a present, Liddell gifted her with a heavy cast iron radiator.
Do a lot of damage with this.
I want to make it into a medallion for Arnie.
Meanwhile, the others went and bought a notebook before visiting old Gumbo, who had just finished his liver and onions. Yarn bought Gumbo's share of the gator hide and took it to the tailor's to fashion into armour, along with his bone vest. Gumbo and Arnold taught each other knots, and once Yarn and Quintius returned, they headed out into the bayou to learn to swim. Out on the bayou, Gumbo shared knowledge of the family's settlements, their religion, and their power. Alexa headed back to the honeypot and made some more money gambling and robbing the slot machines.
Yes.
Arnold and Quintius also decided to enjoy some time at the casino, and the three of them played roulette for a while, Arnold showing a suspicious amount of good fortune.
Suspicious.
The game drew the attention of one of the prostitutes. Brittany was a young woman, highly attractive.
Don't say her name.
And scantily clad. However, she was also a mutant. Her eyes were totally jet black, which gave her a disturbing, demonic visage. She originally approached Arnold, who had just made a tidy profit at roulette, but Arnold brushed her aside, to the amusement of the croupier at the table. Quintius, on the other hand, was much more interested, and Alexa and Arnold decided to chip together to pay for an encounter between him and Brittany. Quintius had a thoroughly enjoyable experience, finding Brittany to be skilled, athletic, and exotic.
Oh, yes.
His time with her was a much-needed respite from the carnage and horror of his first few days on the planet.
So many holes.
Once the Acolytes regrouped and began to debrief, they were interrupted by a knock at the door. Quintius had asked Melissa, the dock whore, to join him the day before, and she had duly arrived.
Like GTA 5.
Again, Alexa and Arnold pooled their funds to finance Quintius's adventures.
I bought him a notepad as well.
I'm a nobleman who's just sponging off everyone.
Melissa and Quintius discussed a few matters before Quintius called for music. The inn-boy ran off and found the musician Billy Cobb. Despite being inebriated, Billy proved to be a highly proficient fiddler. Dancing and merriment was
Billy
afoot.
Fiddler. Is his first name William?
Okay, so... Right, so we're starting off. Just hang on a second. I'm just going to turn my heating off because it's starting to cook up, and then we'll make a start.
Yes.
I've got a list of every NPC we've met. I've written the names and what they are and where we met them, and I've got star next to Brittany. Guess what the star means? I'm basically going to mark off everyone I sleep with.
Ah.
We've got ourselves a new pincher in the party, don't we?
Scum, mate. It's what scum does.
Okay, so to start off with, it's just Melissa and Quintius dancing poorly, but the music and the dancing becomes infectious. Before long, the majority of the patrons of the inn are up on their feet. Tables and chairs are moved to the sides and stacked up out of the way. Word spreads, or people are drawn by the sound of merriment and music, and before long the inn is jammed with newcomers.
Banging.
The sarsaparilla starts to flow in earnest, and Bubba can barely keep up with it, sending his boy off to go and find some extra staff. From somewhere, a drum appears, and a would-be musician starts playing a beat. No, wait, it isn't a drum. It's a plastic bucket turned upside down. It will suffice. Despite his intoxication, Billy Cobb is a skilled fiddler, and he puts his cap down in front of him, and it rapidly starts to fill with drachma. So Jan, Arnold, and Alexa, who were upstairs getting ready for bed, you hear the sounds of music and merriment, and you realise that you'll be unlikely to get to sleep anytime soon.
Sorry, boys.
You may as well go downstairs and join the party.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie.
Hey, you lot, do you want to go join the party, Victor? So, who's Victor?
Ooh.
Okay, so are you up for that then, guys, or are you going to try and get some sleep regardless,
sure.
or are you going to go
Yeah,
down
go
and join the party?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I'll put you all onto the map.
Victor.
Yeah, I'll kind of come to that bit in a moment. Where are we? So we want to be on that layer.
I'm just on Roll20,
Uh-huh.
and
I don't- that's-
I can't see
The
that
game.
game.
That's strange.
Yeah.
All right.
Just log out and in again. It's
Yeah.
not showing you as
You're definitely not in.
it's not showing you or Brownie as being in the game.
Yeah.
I have not joined Roll20. That'll be why I'm not in.
That'll be why.
Okay, so I've placed Jan, Arnold, and Alexa on the map. And we'll just wait for those guys to get in, and then
Maybe.
I'll carry on with the description.
Okay.
It's fucking bustling.
Um,
For some reason, Al, I don't know if this is intentional, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your patrons that don't have an aura around them.
Oh, what a bag of wank. Let's.
I can
mean,
highlight which ones they are if you want.
Yeah, save me some time going through it. And
Okay, so it's these two.
this is what happens when you add fucking 20 mobs on.
Yeah, this one.
Wow, there's so many women in this bar. It's unbelievable.
It's a
This
shame
one?
that Arnie's not interested.
This
Uh,
one.
See, I thought I'd fucking double check this as well, but obviously not very well. What a lazy
And
gem.
this one.
But the-
Lazy.
It's easily done.
launch game. There we go. It's come up now.
Cool. Can everyone? Is everyone in? Can everyone? I've still no
Yeah,
sign of.
it's loading up now, which is good.
Cool. All right. So is that all sorted now, Dave?
Just the one more over near the bar.
That one. Oh, that one.
Next to the fire.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll get rid of them.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
get rid of them circles for you.
Cool. So yeah, everyone here. Can everyone see the map? All right. We all good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll continue. So downstairs there is a righteous atmosphere, and in the center of it all, you see Quintius and Melissa. Now, walking in through the door is old Gumbo. He's still topless, and his shoulder is dressed in a blood-soaked bandage. You see Gumbo swigging from a hit flask, and he nods his head to you, all in respect. Dr. Jones is sat down in one of the few remaining chairs, and when he sees Alexa enter, he stands up, he removes his hat, and approaches her. He appears nervous as he speaks. May I have the honor of a dance?
No.
Okay, yeah, you can see his shoulders drop, and and he starts to stammer a little bit, and he just he backs away, wishing that the ground would open up.
As he backs away, I'm just going to grab his arm and then start swinging him around
Okay, you're going to start.
Surprise.
You're going to take. Okay, so I'd like you, if you're going to start dancing, I'd like you to make an agility test, please, Alexa.
Okay, let's see how badly I can fail this. Hang on a second. What am I doing? Hang on, bear with. Hang on. Can't find it. Handouts. Hang on a second. It's not showing up my character bar.
Oh, that's strange. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
So you can't see Alexa. Ah, that's strange. You I'm gonna have to. I'll put it into your journal. I don't know why. It's gone.
No worries, dude.
Can you see it now? Hopefully.
Yeah, I can see it now straight away. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why that occurs, but.
Okay. I can see bio and info. It's going to take a little while to load up.
No worries, mate.
Do you know what my agility is? Can you see it from where you are?
I'll have a look. Your agility is 31.
Okay, I'll just roll a D100. D100.
Okay. Yeah, you try and dance, but yeah, it's.
I just do the robot, and he.
It's not.
Understands what's going on.
It's not very proficient.
No.
And Dr. Jones, he seems quite a skilled dancer, and he tries to. He distracts from you, partly by his good dancing. So perhaps people aren't paying as much attention to you, making a bit of a bad job of it. So. Okay, so. So Dr. Jones and Alexa are having a bit of a dance, as are Melissa and Quintius.
That's it, Alexa. Get into the spirit of things.
I like to boogie.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the cyborg.
Yeah. I just need to. This is the only time I regret not crafting a disco ball because
There's always time.
But it doesn't mean I can't. You know what I mean? Enhance the sound system in here. We could turn it into a proper banging nightclub. Let's do it. Okay.
So it says it's a bit of a hoedown. There's a lot of people seem to be like line dancing. Seems to be the done thing, and someone starts singing from nowhere. A guy with a huge beard starts to crack into song. All right, what are you doing then, Jan and Arnold, please? That's quite enough Cotton Eye Joe for one night.
It's quite enough Cotton Eye Joe for the year.
Big croc.
Start to shoot it in the tribal manner.
Sorry, say that again, please, James.
I say I will start to strut things in the tribal manner.
Okay, very good. Please make an agility roll. Show us how it's done.
Oh, I like that.
Oh my!
I'm gonna do some Cossack dancing.
Okay.
We're
Very good.
off-worlders, not
On the
fantasy
bar.
off-worlders.
That's why I'm. Let's go. Get my sheet up. Agility. Submit. Yeah, my Cossack dance is awesome.
Okay, so out of all of you, there's only one person who actually seems to make a good job of dancing, and that is Arnold.
That's because I'm doing it at the bar.
who and lots of people start to look at you. Arnold, Bubba looks at you like for a moment, but as the beer is flowing across the bar, the sarsaparilla rather, he doesn't take time to reprimand you, but he gives you what you think is a dirty look for a moment.
Okay, I'll get off the bar and then buy a drink in a minute.
Okay. I'd like everyone to make a Cotton Eye Joe related willpower test, please.
Damn you!
Oh my god. Corruption.
Oh, not willpower.
Willpower, please.
Oh no.
Oh no! You
Never
know what
mind.
that means.
Go-
So
Corruption.
okay, so that's one corruption for Hayden, Dave, and Jonathan. Unless any of you like to re-roll that with a fate point.
I'm gonna reroll that with a fate point. It's about
No.
time.
Isn't it?
Evil GM.
My
man.
willpower is shit.
Get
It
corrupt. It is just. It is just.
Alright, Gumbo.
Oh, only -6 this time. Still not fail to fail.
Yeah, you improved from my 6.5 to 6. So Hayden, you get a corruption point. Dave
Oh, I gotta do that.
and Jonathan.
Al, I
Okay.
can't see. I can click on Alexa. Sorry, this thing.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, hang on. But I
Can you
can't
see it?
see any information.
Let
all.
me. Oh God, let me. There we go. Try this now. See, can you see it and edit it?
Yeah, it looks like it's doing something. I'll click off it and then click back on again.
Yeah. Try again.
Yeah.
Alan, I'm gonna re-roll that with a fate point.
Okay. So
Yeah, I am as well because it's.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So make another re-roll and hand to me.
I've only got one fate point, so.
Okay, Hayden, I'd like you to roll another D100 to me, please.
Just a D100.
D100, please.
Boom.
I'll just take the corruption point. I'm not bothered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so we've got corruption for everyone but Brownie then.
You're playing catch up anyway.
Got an eye joke corruption.
Oh no. Hayden. Right, I'm gonna text you. Now you may, if you want, do away with this by burning a fate point.
I haven't got any fate. That's why.
No, I'm talking directly
Oh, yeah,
to Hayden here.
Yep.
But first of all, I'm going to send you a little text, Hayden, and I've got a feeling.
Tonight's going to be a interesting night.
Cotton Eye Joe, dear, what have you done? I'm sending you a message now, Hayden, buddy. So if you want to avoid that, you will need to burn a fate point. I couldn't.
Burn him
Burn it.
on.
You're gonna burn it. Okay.
Terrible.
Hayden burns a fate point.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Just ambient music.
Very well done. So we've had our first malignancy, and it's been avoided. Okay. So
Wasting frame.
wasting frame minus D10 strength.
I had a feeling it'd be something like that.
Oh dear. Okay, so Arnold, you're feeling strong. You managed to avoid it. So, anyways, let's go on back to the party then. Now we started off with a bang. So you get off the bar, Arnold. You say you're going to buy a drink.
Yeah, I need one now.
You're gonna get a stiff drink.
Barkeep. Hey, Bubba. Please, can I have a pint of ale?
Yeah, well, we ain't got no ale, man. You've been there for days, man. You thought you'd understand it by now. We ain't got no ale. We got sarsaparilla. I could do an amasack.
Ooh,
Sarsaparilla?
okay, I'll have that. I'm sack, please.
Oh yeah, I'll be 15 drachma.
All right, then I'll pay you up front. Thank you very much. And then I'll
Okay. Okay, make yourself a drinking roll.
Boom. +6. That should be all right for the first one, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you're testing at +30, so that's a pass. So the Amasec is it's tasty. It flows through into your body, and you get a soothing warmth.
I'm
but
also
you're not inebriated.
I'm also going to shout out to Alexa and Jan. Do you want to drink? Buying. Alexa, Jan, do you want to
Yeah.
drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go 2 sarsaparillas for the ladies.
So that's five drachma each. So you get 2 sarsaparillas. Okay, so that's a total of 25 drachma that you've spent. Beside you at the bar, Hayden,
Mhm.
Arnold rather, you notice someone who stands out a little bit from the rest of the patrons. He's noteworthy mainly because he's armed with a pair of holstered stub revolvers. And most people don't tend to have weaponry from what you've seen in the port, with the exception of the enforcers.
Oh.
He's dressed in gator hide armor and has a wide brimmed hat made of the same material. And he has hide boots with spurs on that makes a noise as he performs a line dance with a female patron.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, bounty.
Hmm. Alternate. Am I all right to speak to him, or is anybody else having a turn first?
We're in free for all at the moment, so if anyone wants to do
Alright.
anything, just shout up what you want to do, and it's
Okay.
I'm just boogieing with Melissa.
All right. Hey, patron. Nice. nice threads, man. Where'd you get those to catch yourself?
He looks over and he sees you, and he looks you up and down, and he takes in. You're still dressed in your armor,
Yeah.
and he takes in the high tech, modern composite armor that you're wearing, your black armor, and he looks you up and down, and he's appraising you, and he goes, "Howdy, partner." He extends his hand. He goes, "I got my threads from Chula Regalia, lady based in town." He extends his hand.
Taking it, shaking it.
He says, "The name's James."
I'm still going to hold on
James.
to and shake it.
Okay, let's have an opposed strength test, please.
No, just shake
Oh,
it.
no, okay, all right, okay.
Really, just overly going, hi, yeah, like holding his hand and shaking his hand for a little bit longer than I should.
Very good.
Just enough to make it awkward.
Yeah.
He says, "Name's James. James Johnson. Although most folk around here call me Deadeye on account of my fine personality."
Ah. Do you know anything about bounty hunting around this area, Mr. Deadeye? Because it sounds like a good name for a bounty hunter. I was going to go to the bounty shack later tomorrow and maybe pick myself one up.
And he goes, "Well, ain't that a coincidence?" He says, "I run the bounty shack. That's my domain. You say you're interested in a little bounty work, eh?"
Yes, of course.
Money's good if you can stand the danger.
Oh, well, we don't mind a bit of danger over here.
Speak for yourself.
I mean,
we
it's
just
hard.
drag him along. Don't worry. He'll come whether he likes it or not. Just opening doors.
He says it's hard to keep recruits to meet the bounties. I mean, folk round here, they have a nasty way of meeting their end out in the bayou.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things out there which will kill you, especially the crocs, if you try catch them anyway. That's what I was doing the other day. It's great fun. Have you gone croc hunting, mister?
No, I stay clear of the boats and the crocs as much as possible. I made a bit of money over the years, and I like to keep my head on my shoulders. These days, I'll try and limit myself to, bodyguarding, a bit of mercenary work, that sort of thing.
Ah, well, I think we maybe... Can you give me some directions, and I'll come over there tomorrow and see if we can pick up some work from you, if that's all right.
And he goes, "Sure, you just take the northern path, which is called North Street, and you head up there, and it's bounty shack is up there on the left. You can't miss it."
And can I ask you something else? Do you know anywhere that sells rope and bindings and tubing like a hollow tube. Good
Tubing.
waterproof. Yeah, tubing.
Tubing. Well, maybe
Yeah,
like
need some.
you
Well,
got
how else do we tie bounties and put them underwater and make them breathe?
you did actually buy some rope, by the way, last session. Just so
I know, I forgot about tubing.
but he goes, well, I'd try the Outfisters. Outfisters?
Who's the Outfisters?
That's a totally different place. I wouldn't go there.
That's one of the grey shops.
I go to the Outfitters. They're in the town square. The old Cletus Digger. He'll sort you out.
And I suppose the Outfisters is.
I definitely wouldn't go there. Not if you got any sense.
Yeah,
What's that,
I don't
Arnold?
feel like it.
do I need to borrow some money again?
God, he's insatiable.
Oh,
Insatiable.
Well, I tell you, like I was reading through the introduction before before we started the role play, and I made that same Freudian slip on like the introduction. Oh, thank God I didn't do that in front of the guys. You know what I mean? Johnny would be all over me. Oh dear.
Yeah,
It needed to come out, obviously. So there we go.
It was meant to.
I've had quite a few when I've been reading things through. I've had quite a few where I've written spaz gun instead of blast gun. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Oh dear. So so old Deadeye, he bows his head to you, and he goes back to line dancing with this pretty this pretty woman who seems quite enamored with him.
Okay.
Okay, so dancing and merriment, music continue for quite some time. James, Jan. The inn boy passes you a note written in crude low Gothic, asking you. Well, I assume you're having a look. Yeah, you're having a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the note asks you to go upstairs to your room.
Unusual. Right, but I'll go upstairs to my room.
Okay, when you head back up, when you walk in, I'd like you to make a awareness test, please.
Throughout all this, Al, by the way, I'm not just dancing with Melissa. I'm just generally chatting to her, just general small talk. Just
Okay.
trying to ingratiate myself with her.
Okay. I'd like you to make a charm test then, Dave, as you try and butter her up further, and I'd like you to do so at plus 20.
Okie dokie.
Because she's already
paid.
She has not been paid for tonight's adventures thus far, not yet. But she has been bought a drink and danced with, and and Quintius treats her like a human being. Oh dear.
Oh
no.
I'm going to re-roll that.
That's good use of.
Yep.
Good use of fate, so,
I don't know if the money got taken off, but Jan and Alexa and Arnie were going to give me the money for it.
They did, they did. I have taken that off. They did give you 25 each for that. Okay, on the second attempt, you get the impression that you're one of the few people who treats her like a human being, and she's she's reacting very well to that. So,
part of the plan.
So Dave Bacon 1 fate point, Hayden Walker 2 fate points, and we've only got. So, did you neither Brownie nor Johnny have used a fate point, have they? Okay. Oh no, you haven't got one.
I haven't got any.
No, that never gets old. Never.
The best thing is we can make that joke in more than one campaign.
I know.
Okay, so back to Jan then. Upstairs, did you fail your awareness test?
Yeah, unless there's any bonuses to it.
No bonuses. So you don't notice anything untoward. You don't notice anyone in the room, but you do notice that the window is open, which leads to the outside wall. And then suddenly, out from one corner of the room, someone appears that you couldn't see before. She was blending into the wall itself, and you see that it was one of the squatters who you met at the Imperial Church. It wasn't Father Henry or breeze block, but there were a few other squatters there.
Mhm.
So you see that this mutant, she must have some sort of chameleon properties. Her body's changing colour to mimic her surroundings. And you surmise that she's made her entrance through the window. And she walks up to you. She doesn't appear to be armed or threatening anyway. Goes, I'm here to bring you a warning from Father Henry.
Go on, man.
Well, you see, the enforcers, they always make life hard for us in the Imperial Cult, but at least one of them still follows the old ways, and he's faithful to the Emperor. And this holy enforcer gave confession to Henry last night. And he told him that the lieutenant is bringing in a sniffer from Changa City. You see, these sniffers, well, they're pitiful creatures, truth be told. They're treated worse than most dogs. And most of them is quite insane. They spend their life in chains and are only brought out when there are witches afoot. See, these sniffers like a bloodhound. They catch the spore that the sorcerers leave when they cast their powers. I mean, they may be wretched, but they're good at what they do. And old Toady seems convinced we got a witch in town. Anyways, sorry.
Who did she say?
She said old Toady seems to be convinced we got a witch in town, is what she said.
And who is old Toady?
Old Lieutenant Toadsmark. He's one of the officers in the enforcers.
Is that the one that came to see us?
That's exactly right. He's the one who interrogated Quintius the other day.
Yeah, things are going to get hostile. In which case,
No pun
Right.
intended.
what was the name?
This lady, she hasn't given her name as yet. I mean, Henry told me to pass the information on to you, and he also told me to give you this, and I made it myself. And she hands to you what looks like a doll. It looks like it's made of corn husk. If you look on roll 20, I'll show you an image of it.
Cool.
Ooh.
Voodoo doll. Ah!
In the Emperor's name, I promise that it will protect you.
It contains a tracking device.
Probably not.
Trust no one.
Yeah. That'd be very kind of you, man. You have my sincerest thanks. Do I have any coin?
I think you do, because you still have at least, I think maybe at least 30. Let's have a look. Yeah, actually, you got 66 drachma.
Cool. I will. I'll pass her 50 to give to the cop.
She goes, "Oh my, you've already done so much for us here at the Imperial Church. I shall give this to Father Henry. I'm sure he'll be able to put it to good use, spreading the Emperor's word." Okay.
You're doing the good work, man. Fuck the police.
Donation. Okay, she heads back to the window, and she looks like she's about to climb out. And when she is against the darkness outside, you see that her body turns completely black as she's about to climb out.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Okay, and with that, she leaves, and you're left alone in your room again. Okay.
This gets fucking worse, man.
Back downstairs, Quintius, you've been buttering up Melissa.
Yep.
Alexa and Arnold, is there anything you'd like to do?
I would like to go over. Have you got picture up again?
Yep, not a problem. I'll take
I'd
you
like
back
to go see your Gumbo. I'd like to go back, buy one more sarsaparilla, and then go see your Gumbo.
Okay, so you buy another sarsaparilla at 5 drachma.
So that's
There's
15, 15, so I've lost 30 so far.
yeah. So you buy a sarsaparilla. You have to wait a little bit because it's quite busy, even though Bub has managed to get some help. You have to wait a little bit before you're served. You buy a sarsaparilla, then you're heading off to see old Gumbo.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you head over, you dodge your way around a few people, and you get over to old Gumbo, and old Gumbo, it looks like he's trying to dance, but he's absolutely inept at dancing. I don't know, there just seems his feet seem to be shuffling. He doesn't seem to have much skill in dancing. Pardon?
Almost like he's got web feet.
Almost like that. So and he goes, "Hey, Wolf, I'm just gonna get in the accent now. Give it a minute. Hey, you want to try this, old Wolf?" And he hands over his hip flask here. So you give this a good try. And he goes, "Moonshine."
All right, let's do it. All right, thank you. Let's have some moonshine.
Okay, straight toughness test this time.
No
Oh yeah, it's good. It's fiercely strong, and it really does warm the old cockles. And as soon as you drink it, there's quite a bit of an acidic taste on the back of your throat, but immediately feel the effect of the alcohol coursing through. But you can hold your drink, but this is some strong stuff.
Here you go, Gumbo. Have a sarsaparilla.
He goes, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't want to get too drunk. So he takes sarsaparilla and nods his head to you, and and then carries on his little crap dance.
Right, I'm gonna do a bit. I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm gonna leave him to it, actually. I feel
Okay.
quite happy watching him do his little crap dance.
Okay, Alexa, are you carrying on dancing with Dr. Jones for some
Yeah.
time? Yeah. Well, he seems. You get the impression that he's quite besotted with you.
Oh, that's cute. I wonder if I can
There
just
he
get
goes,
get all that drachma back from him somehow.
Who knows? Okay, make another agility test, Johnny, for you dancing.
Okay.
Okay, Bad, are you getting a bit of practice, but
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's getting
not
there.
too bad.
Okay.
I've just noticed there's a patron 2 squares down and 1 square to the left of Billy Cobb, and zoomed out at the range I'm zoomed out at, it looks like a penis.
I get that what you mean. Well, it's what happens on Orpheus 4 stays on Orpheus 4.
Yeah, it does.
When you zoom in, you can see the face, and you realise it's like a bizarre angle, but it just looks like a dick with arms.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you approve of my patrons. So the merriment and dancing continues for some time, and it's good. You all feel a bit better for this rest and relaxation.
Good.
Melissa, she leans over to your ear, Quintius, and she gives your ass a grope, and she says, "Yeah, you got a room?"
Why, yes, I do indeed, my dear Melissa. Come with me.
And I'm going to just walk past Arnold and go,
I'll need the room for a short amount of time, Arnold, my good man.
It's 10 minutes long enough.
Possibly not. I still haven't quite got my second wind.
Okay.
I'll give you a shout. I will turn the comms off for a while, though.
Okay.
Can I tap into the comms somehow? And then broadcast it.
We'll come to that. You see them walk off to the upstairs, Quintius and Melissa, and they head upstairs to to the upper level.
Yeah.
And when you get up there in the room, you see that Jan is there.
Jan, my good man, would you be so kind to give us 20 minutes or so? I need the room for a short while.
I'm just going to. I'm going to have a hearty laugh like one of the Jamaican guys out of Predator. Slap him on the shoulder as I walk by and back into the bar.
Okay. So right. So I'm getting a bit of feedback there. I don't know who I'm getting it from.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. Okay, so you and Melissa head off into the room. You know, she kind of waits there for a moment while she looks like she's expecting perhaps some payment.
Oh yeah. So I do have the thrones. I'll give the drachma. I'll give her the drachma. Yeah.
Okay. So you hand over the promised payment, and she puts it in a little pouch somewhere and stashes it about her body. And yeah, and she you know, and you get down there.
Wasn't for his whoring.
Okay. So yeah, and you
realise that she is also a mutant, not actually female.
That's as far as you can tell, she doesn't seem to show any mutation. And you know, you get down to business, and again, she's you know, she knows the business, and she seems actually genuinely enamoured with you. So, which adds a bit to the experience. So it's not. However, while you are enjoying the affections of Melissa, you cannot help but bring to mind your earlier encounter with Brittany in the honeypot, and you can't help but imagine those jet black eyes, and the face of Brittany upon her.
Oh God.
Okay, we're going to leave them two for a little while.
Oh God. I've been hypnotized or some shit. Oh well, this will make it all the easier when I inevitably betray Melissa at a later stage.
Yeah. So everyone else, the party goes on for some time. About 20 minutes later, you're done, Quintius, and you laid there with Melissa for a while. Well, this is true what they say about Outworlders.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Whatever it is, I'm absolutely 100% sure it's very true. Tell me, Melissa, I know we've spoken before on the subject of other gentlemen callers that you may have. Do you, I did ask her about if there was anyone from the Enforcer station, didn't I? Yeah.
She did. She kind of said, I'll just say, she did kind of say yes. You know, sometimes she does speak with some of the enforcers, but she immediately tried to change the subject. It kind of the topic made her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Johnny. I'm getting a bit of feedback off you, mate. It's like
For me?
Yeah. It's like when I'm talking or when we're talking, it can be feeding back into the mic somehow.
Hang on a second.
I can tell it's you because it flashes around the border of your screen. What's up, Hayden, mate?
I was going to ask you, you know, on that thing what you made me
is that better?
1d10 strength. That's not like, was it just 1d10 as in it come down from as in 10 points, not like as in
between 1 and 10 points of strength.
Can I just try having one roll on it and see what I got? Because I might have rolled a 1 and then see if I want to turn.
It's a bit metagaming.
I could afford 4.
You could afford 4. Okay, let me just read out. Since we've already said it. So, wasted frame. The character's pallor becomes corpse-like, and his muscles waste away. The character's strength is reduced by 1d10. So you want to risk it for a biscuit, and before you burn your fate point.
Yeah. See what I would have got.
It is some gross metagaming, but I'll allow it.
I've only just been thinking about it. I didn't want to stop you while I was in mid go.
Okay, roll a d10.
Oh no, I'm not happy with that. I'm happy with everything.
The timeline is restored.
Timeline is restored. Okay, so Yeah, your frame is not wasted. Okay, so where were we? We're talking Melissa and Quintius in bed.
Yeah.
She puts her hand on your chest and she's staring into your eyes. Dreamily.
What was I going to ask her? I can't remember what I was going to ask her. Hang on, I wrote it down.
Why is there a chicken on the screen?
That's the metagaming chicken.
It's the metagaming chicken.
Have you, yes, I know we spoke before, Melissa, about other clients you have, and I know it made you somewhat uncomfortable. Forgive me, I'm merely new in town, and I wish to learn a little bit more about the movers and shakers, the major players, so to speak. Have you ever been out to the base of operations of this Mourinho family? Have you ever been to pay any of those gentlemen a visit?
Oh, you mean the Victorious?
Yes.
No, I've never been there. Hang on a sec. Let me just try and work out what's her name, Melissa.
Melissa.
Now where? No, I did have something. I'm just going to try and find it because I've got Word documents everywhere, Dave. So if you give me a moment, please.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Should probably have a bit.
for the rest of my turn, chill out and then go to bed when everybody else does. But I'm going to go took up the kids. All right?
No, all right, mate. She goes, well, I will mess with the Merinos. I mean, you mad? The folk who cross the family, they end up gator feed if they're lucky. I mean, those Merinos are cruel, and some of them lackey, they're even worse. I mean, the Cobbs, well, curse on all of them. Now, let me tell you what would happen if I tried to ply my trade round Victorious or around Grimsport. Well, I don't even know a safe way to get to Grimsport, but never mind that. When them family girls, they'd clock me, and they'd chase me off their turf.
Oh.
I mean, most likely they'd let me make some money first, and then they'd rob me before they drive me out. Might be they cut off my ears, or a finger, or give me some other scar so I can't work again.
I see. So they have their own working girls out there, do they?
Oh, yeah. Well, and they certainly do, and I have to say I'm quite fond of my ears, mind you.
I would expect so. They're quite useful and rather pretty, I do say so, Melissa. So, this Cobb family, they're a part of this Mourinho family, I believe.
Well, not exactly. They're lined with them, along with I don't know, maybe 2 dozen other families. But they're one of the main ones who are aligned with the Merinos. But the Merinos are in charge.
Interesting.
Now, let me tell you, most folk will sell you out if they hear you've been sniffing around them.
Oh, no, I'm not sniffing around, Melissa. I'm quite simply learning who to not get in the way of.
Ah, yeah, well, make my word, don't mess with the Merinos. They'll hurt you.
So the Cobbs, one of them was downstairs earlier, was he not? Playing the fiddle, rather a fine fiddler.
Oh, Billy, he's all right, actually. He's not like the... I'm going to have to mute you, Johnny. Sorry, mate. It's doing my sweet.
Sorry, mate.
No worries, mate.
I'm not sure what's doing it. So.
No, it's first time it's happened, man. But like I said, I just can't. It's like a duck quacking after I speak. I just hear my voice coming back going. It's it's just doing my sleeping.
I'm gonna leave the call and then come.
Yeah,
back.
she goes. Oh, Billy. Yeah. He's not too bad for the carbs, but yeah, he's got a mean temper when he's drunk, which is most of the time.
I see. He seemed quite inebriated downstairs, but still managed to play that fiddle rather well, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's all right. He's not too bad for a carb. But the rest of them, well...
Where do these cobs hang out then? I mean, Billy's the only one I've seen down here, I believe.
No, I think most of them live out in the bayou. They got little farmsteads and villages dotted around.
Out of the way. Good, good. Don't want to cross those sorts of people.
No.
Okay. I'm just going to carry on chit-chatting to her for a couple of minutes and then ask her if she wants to head back downstairs.
Okay, so you give her a bit of small talk. She chats for a little while, and she goes, "Well, I think I'm ready for round 2." And with that, she gets up and she starts to straddle you once again, and yeah. And then we're going to fade to black for a little while.
I'm spent.
So Jan, Alexa, is there anything else you'd like to do this evening before the party starts to wind down? And is there anything else that you'd like to do this evening before we move on past this moment? I've got to unmute Johnny. Right.
Okay. Is it better
Test. It's when I speak, I'm getting like feedback. Yeah, I'm still getting it a little bit, so I don't know what's going on. I'll say I don't know what's up, mate.
Have you got any headphones, Johnny? That should neutralise it.
No, I don't have any headphones for this thing. Bear with me a second. I'm not sure. Is that helping? No.
Maybe knock your just knock your volume down a little bit because it's obviously picking up the playback and putting it back through the mic.
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay, how's that?
We'll see. We'll just give it a go. So that sounds better, actually, I think. So Arnold's told me what he wants to do. He's not doing anything else this evening. Quintius is occupied pretty much for the foreseeable. Jan and Alexa, anything else you'd like to do this evening?
I want to, sort of, is the doctor speaking to you? I could question the doc a bit.
Yeah. I mean, he's making small talk to you, and he seems to be constantly tripping over his own tongue, and he seems quite nervous, occasionally stuttering.
I'm just going to say, why are you so nervous? What have you got to be nervous about?
Well, don't mind me. I just I'm not so used to talking to such beautiful ladies.
I don't know what to say.
And I've certainly never seen one so exotic. And sorry.
I know exactly what to say. I'll just say no. I expect not.
And he goes, "Well, I never seen no metal lady before."
Well, I'm not all metal. Just some of me.
He says, may I buy you a drink? R?
Yes, I will have another drink.
Okay. He puts his arm out and he leads you to the bar and would take a seat, and he orders a couple of sarsaparilla.
It's just so tempting to just get some money in the most sordid of ways from this guy. I don't know if I should. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a line I want to cross with Alexa. You know, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But then again, there's probably a lot of quite well off, like older sort of guys here that would probably benefit from a bit of service from a cyborg lady. So I don't know.
I'm not sure if I want to go down the road of being your virtual pimp. And, I'm not sure you want that either, do you?
Alexa becoming a sex bot might be.
It might be one of those lines.
Are you low in that character? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. No.
We've got plenty of ways to make money that probably are less dangerous. You're less likely to get an STD out in the bayou.
That's true, actually. Yeah. I'd hate to have to replace it with mechanical replacement. So, you know what I mean?
So, is there anything you'd like to ask Dr. Jones? Or there are quite some pauses, some long, awkward silences.
we don't know. Did Jan share his vision with us about the ship in the bayou?
I don't know if he ever did. Did you
Yeah.
do that, Jan? You
Yeah,
did.
he
or
did.
didn't? You did. Okay.
Yeah.
you did, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to ask him a question.
Okay.
Are you somebody that I can trust?
Goes, why you surely can, Miss R.
Uh,
I would never do anything to hurt you or to endanger you. I'm a fine Portula gentleman.
yes, I can see that. Activating lie chip, deception chip.
You can make a scrutiny test if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a scrutiny test on this one.
I think that's half your perception if you don't have scrutiny,
Okay.
which you don't.
No. Perception. And I'll go for that. No.
Okay, let's say that's you tested on half anyway, so you actually need lower. So, I mean, you don't think he's lying. I mean, you don't think he is.
Okay.
But you're not certain. I mean, you don't have any insight
Yeah.
that's telling you, but you get the feeling that he is being honest.
Okay. What could you tell me about a down ship in the bayous? Where could I find it?
He goes, and he lowers his voice a little bit, and he draws a little bit closer to you, and he goes, well, Victorious, everyone knows about that, even though most people don't want to talk about it. But it's the seat of the Marinos' power. It's out at the mouth of the River Marlene. They take a toll on anything that passes in and out of that river. But yeah, there's the loads of them swamp dwellers live out there. It's like a goddamn fortress. They got more people living there than in the port itself, I reckon.
Wow.
You're not thinking of messing with the Marinos, are you?
No, just doing some sightseeing.
Oh well, no. I mean, I'd steer clear if I were you. Only trouble will go your way if you go sightseeing around there.
Okay.
I'd recommend you steer clear of the bayou in entirety. It's a dangerous place.
I've had some experience with the dangers of the bayou.
Oh yeah? What? Oh yeah, I guess you nearly drowned, didn't you? I remember. I mean, what happened?
Well, I was underwater, croc hunting, as you do. I fell off the side of the boat, and then the crocodile tried to eat me. But luckily, I'm made of a lot of metal, and it flipped me out of the water.
He goes, oh, plenty be praised. The plenty gives, and the plenty surely gave you your life that day. All praise be to the plenty.
Praise be to the plenty.
Well, I'm glad I don't know how I would have felt if you would have drowned that day.
Maybe I was meant to survive for another reason.
Yeah, it must be fate.
Must be. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, so Jan, is there anything you'd like to do this evening before we move on? And are you sorted as well, Hayden? Are you done for the evening? Is there anything else you want to do?
Don't feel like I want to talk to anybody else. I might want to talk to the buxom woman at the end of the table, the slightly portly one.
All right. Okay, so everyone else is getting some, so why not Hayden? Okay, you approach her. So do you want to move? Where's your token, Hayden? Do you want to move to the one you're talking about?
Little token, Hayden. Oops. Oh, that
That's
wasn't
fine.
me.
Hayden, you're a little bit quiet to me.
You can change the volumes of people individually.
Daddy.
Right,
Don't
okay.
matter. Don't matter. I'll tell you what. I'm next to this one at the top of the table. I'll put a little dot on it.
Oh yeah. I think I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, you stand by her. She looks you up and down. Gives you an appraising look.
I'll give her a praising look too.
She seems to be like bobbing her head to the music, but she's not dancing. She doesn't appear to have anyone with her.
I'd like to say, hey, you look strong.
And you
look
realise
strong.
she is quite strong, or she does appear to be. She looks like she's she obviously works, not like a working girl, but probably works doing some proper labour.
It's nice to see a
somewhere in
woman. It's nice to see a woman with a proper body around here. So you've seen all these stick thing weaklings, makes a man sick.
And I'm just going to put you back onto the map, Hayden, so hopefully you can see
just
yourself
made
now. Yeah, no worries. So I'd like you to make a charm test, please, as you try and
I am
sweet
most
talk.
terrible charmer in the world.
Well, maybe today will be your day.
I don't even know if I'm trying to hit on her. I just want to
No,
talk
no.
to her. She's a big lady.
You'll have to wait your turn for the room. I'm currently attempting to find my third wind.
Oh, that's willpower. Sorry, I should have done fellowship. I'll do fellowship now. I don't even know what I've got, so because I need to be on that page.
Okay,
Don't tell me. I want to have a look. Ah, haha! I'm charming.
well, unfortunately not, because you're testing at half charm unless you have the skill, which I don't think you do.
Yeah. No, I don't.
So she looks you up and down, and she wrinkles her nose a little bit, and she looks up and down the blood stains. You still got quite a bit of blood over you. You never really had a proper wash since you got here. You fought people. You've slain bandits. You've slain a spawn which showered you in black blood, which was rotting and smelled a bit rank. And she wrinkles her nose up a little bit and goes, "I think you need to take a bath, son."
See you later. I'm not having one of those. I'm off.
Okay. It's not the same as being Pincher, is it, Hayden?
I'm not trying. Honestly, it's not in for that.
But yeah, she doesn't seem impressed. She doesn't even seem impressed by your by the rank black blood that.
Can I see if I can push a trump out?
Push a what? Push a what?
Yeah, a trump out. Just be extra disgusting. Fat.
I'm not quite sure what test we're
going to
roll.
Strength test.
Let's make a toughness test.
Roll 100.
If you roll 100, you'll follow through.
Oh, really?
Okay, you try, but you can't follow on command, and it doesn't come.
All right, I get it. What back?
Yeah, so you walk back and feeling like you failed some challenge here. So.
Oh, my quest was rejected.
The quest for the trump.
Okay, the night goes on and the music starts to the merriment starts to die down as some people start to pair off and head off into the night, and Billy gets drunk and eventually pulls up his cap full of money and hits the bar, and the music stops, and it seems to be drawing down the evening.
Okay, can I have a dance with Alexa? Alexa, do you want to dance?
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you want to dance?
Yes, I would like that very much.
All right.
Roll.
Okay, when you go and ask her for a dance, you see Dr. Jones seems a little put out, but he goes, "Well, it's been a pleasure. I think I need to get off home anyway to bed. I got a busy day tomorrow, so."
Okay, look after yourself.
And he bows his head to you and he heads out. Oh, Gumbo's gone as well.
I'll just clack my eyelids in a sort of in a bit of a flutter.
Okay.
Sounds like a camera on speed mode taking rapid pictures.
And I managed to dance nicely in front of Alexa.
Have you rolled an agility test? Yes.
I have.
Are you dancing, Alexa?
I will try and dance badly.
Please roll a agility
I'm going to do the robot with Alexa. Not try grope her.
No, I get a bonus
just try to do synchronized dancing.
Natural for me, like the robot.
Sure, do a +10 to dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and you do quite a good job between the two of you.
We like to get down in the
Get
bayou.
down and dig it. Right, I'm off. See you guys later. I'm off up to bed.
Okay, I'd say about this time, I think Quintius and Melissa, you're both done. So Jan, I'm sorry, not Jan. Arnold starts to wander in at this point. And you see Melissa and Quintius laid in bed.
I'm just sprawled on the bed, drenched in sweat, just like.
And Melissa has her head laid on like the little hollow in Quintius's shoulder, and she's either asleep or her eyes are kind of resting.
I'm just gonna get onto the bed just without even noticing either of them two, and then just like unzip, get on the bed, and then just go into shutdown mode.
I'm gonna go to my chair. I'm quite happy with my chair.
Okay, Melissa wakes up and she sees now that you've got company, and she doesn't seem too taken aback by this. She's probably seen all sorts of things, so she gets dressed and in no nonsense. She says, "Well, I hope I'll see you again sometime soon, Mr. Patrick."
Yes, I'll catch up with you in a few days, Melissa, my dear. Yes. Oh, sweet throne on terror.
Goes, y'all have sweet dreams.
Yes.
And with that,
thank you too.
And with that, she heads out, and she leaves like a lingering gaze upon Quintius before she goes. Right. So,
dear God, Arnold, I think it's wearing away.
That's good to ask if it's going to go fall off.
And then, just as Melissa leaves, I'm just going to shove Quintius out the
bed. Okay, guys. So you're all sharing a room. You're sharing a room. Are you going to wind down for the evening now? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making no effort to resist and no effort to save myself in any way. Just hit the floor and just stay wherever I fall.
You pour off the bed.
Yeah.
In fact, Anna's like, "Hey, hang on a second, people. I got this fucking room, and I'm gonna stand up and grab the duvet and then go spoon Quintus."
The duvet is.
Lay still, little man.
Can I just take
I'm going to use it as a pillow.
Take a few photos of this. Take a few picture recordings of this.
Don't worry, I'm spooning him in my blood-soaked clothing.
Once again,
that's fine. He's all. I'm
not going to take these clothes off.
Once again, Quintius does not resist. He's got nothing left in him to fight this off. He's just like,
go on, lay still. This is just like in camp. We all have to sleep together. I sleep better like this. Alexa, come down this side and sandwich me like I'm a sardine. Feels more like I'm in space prison.
Filing photos under blackmail. Good night. And then I'm just shut down.
Okay.
Where's Jan?
Yeah. Are you coming back? Are you coming back to? Are you done, Jan? Are you all done, mate? You gonna head back to the room?
The bed is there. You know what I mean? Alexa's just sort of on it. You know what I mean? There's not all of it's been taken up, I'm sure. So you could always just unspoon Quintius. This is gonna get weird.
So sleeping arrangements then. So Alexa's on the bed. Arnold and Quintius have got the duvet on the floor.
I've gone and basically chucked a duvet down and made a little floor bed for me and Quintus. So I'm just gonna lie next to him, not in a gay way, but like bunk up next to him.
No homo. What like Jan?
And it doesn't do anything.
I'm just going to take another photo. Is Quintius whimpering at all?
No. Quintius is literally like this, just going.
Looking slightly like the life's blood's been sucked out.
Yeah, bit sort of shriveled,
dry,
like a prune.
Yeah.
Dear.
Empty man.
Okay, so Jan, where are you sleeping, buddy?
Just on the floor somewhere.
Gonna find somewhere on the floor away from everyone else. Okay, very good. So everyone gets a wound back for a night's sleep and a good night's rest. Okay, and then the night is uneventful. And we'll wake up, and I'm just going to get a drink, and when I come back, we can do a bit of inventory management.
Woohoo! I'm going to go and have a piss and get a drink.
Okay, 5. Okay.
Jan,
Yeah, man.
anything you want to accomplish? We think about out and board, croc hunting.
I need the armor for a start.
Yeah.
But last night I was visited by a member of the mutant imperial cult, and I was warned. I was warned that there may be creatures that can sniff a psychic spore and where it was used. In which case, this building may be compromised now.
We might have to find different arrangements then.
Yeah,
White office sniffer, like just breaking his nose so he can't smell.
just fucking murder them all. But,
I think we should.
Think we maybe should.
Let's go on a kill rampage.
that sounds good.
In 10 more days, I think I'll be fully corrupt.
Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah,
We don't have
How
time
much
to
time is
waste
place?
anymore.
I know we're all just going to be joining the what's it called, the plenty cult soon. At this
Oh,
rate,
well.
with the amount of corruption going on, we'll not get them off the planet. We'll have tentacles.
I just want to visit this planet as Dericles. I really do. It'd just be, it'd be just.
What was it? Orpheus 4.
It'd be a joy.
Okay, guys, so you all wake up, say the night is uneventful, you have a good night's sleep. You can smell food cooking downstairs, and you realize that you're very hungry because none of you have eaten anything since yesterday breakfast. I'm not even sure if you ate breakfast yesterday morning, but yeah, you certainly haven't really been eating. So
Yes.
most of you are quite hungry now, and if you don't eat soon, you'll start to get fatigue.
Yeah.
You need to eat really at least once a day to keep your strength up.
I need fluids.
Now, the day will be pretty much yours. I'll just tell you a couple of things. Firstly, Alexa, you're aware that there is a high stakes game at 500 drachma buy-in this evening. Jan, you're aware that this evening you're meant to meet. You're meant to go to Port Chula to pick up your crafted suit of armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're the events you've kind of got planned this evening. But apart from that, you're kind of free to do what you want. But before we get going, we can do a bit of inventory management. So I think this mainly applies to Alexa, but we'll go for everyone in turn.
I was going to say it can't apply to me because I can't be carrying much of a load.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good. So I'll start off with Alexa. Alexa, you are currently carrying 38 kilograms worth of gear, and your carry limit is 45.
Okay.
So if there's anything you'd like to shift around in your inventory, or anything you want to leave here at the inn before you head out, that's up to you. So we can go through things in detail if you want, or
I'll leave.
So before we do that, what are we going to do? Then we know what we need to take, don't we? So
that's up to you guys. Have a little talk.
Let's get down to breakfast.
So
okay. We can have breakfast first and then do inventory management second if you like, and then decide what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, you head downstairs. Old Bubba, he's got some sort of stew on the go.
Sounds good.
The inn's looking a lot tidier now. And most of the patrons have head off. So let's get rid of some of these.
Some Bubba 10 drachma and say sorry for dancing on your bar last night. As a little bit inebriated.
Okay, so you hand him over 10 drachma, and he takes it. And he goes, "Oh, don't be nothing about it. Wolf, it's all right. Can I fix you up some breakfast and some recap?"
Well, yes, that would be great. That stew smells amazing. What is it?
Oh yeah, it's meat stew.
Meat? What meat?
Meat.
Well, I love meat.
Oh, it's a dog.
Haha. Okay, I love dog.
Okay.
Which dog?
Let's have
It's not your dog. It's not your dog, of course.
My dog? No, not that bad dog. No, of course not. He's out buried out back. And then he starts to weep a tear. But he tries not to let anyone see. Okay, so let's. So we got Alexa, Jan, Arnold, and this. She can go. Where did Quintius turn up? There he is. Okay, so you sat down. Anyone else getting stew? So it's
I'll get
five drachma for stew and recaf.
Yeah.
Who wants some?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hayden, everyone wants some. So everyone gets a nice bowl of stew.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
Is that -15 for me now?
Yeah, if you're just giving him 10 as like a thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
and then another 5 for food.
Okay, I'll just amend my thing. You won't need to do it.
Yeah.
We need to go kill more gator.
Hang on. I'll
I
if
think
you guys
you were
have no
right.
objections, I'll pay for this one for breakfast for everybody.
It's all right. I've taken. I've redone my inventory this time,
Okay.
so I've still got 236 drachma left. I'm all right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, actually, Quintius, I don't think you have any money left, do you?
I have 6 drachma. I've just taken
you have,
5.
okay. Well, you remember you still owe for your drinks last night.
Ah.
You bought some sarsaparilla and you put on your tab.
Ah. Okay.
How many did you buy?
You bought
you'll
two.
might have to
I bought
approach me.
2.
You bought 2, so that's 10 drachma.
Mhm.
I mean, he hasn't broached the subject with you yet, but I'm just reminding you.
Yeah, if he approaches it with me, I might do something about it for him.
Well, I'm going to try and blag my way through that. So
Okay. So so everyone's getting a bowl of stew, apart from including Dave. So everyone's paying 5 drachma, and you'll get a nice bowl of stew. Tastes tasty, full of vegetable, meat, and salt and pepper. Quite tasty, just what you needed.
Cool. Okay.
You feel ready to face the day.
So, companions, where are we heading today?
Well,
Any
before we can do,
plans?
I've got an idea. I think before we can do mercenary jobs, Jan needs a suit of armor for that, and that only arrives tonight. So the best option for us today would be do a bit of croc hunting to fill time in to get some more money.
Agreed. And I'm just going to fling out the. I'm just going to put the harpoon on the table. Right.
Okay, you'll get a look of Alexa's harpoon gun. A more accurate description would be a harpoon cannon. It looks crude. It looks like it's been built out of bayou scrap. It looks powerful. So I just put a picture of the harpoon cannon into Roll20, and as she puts it down on the table, the whole table creaks and starts to sag slightly under the weight of it, and it looks very heavy.
Oh, Alexa, that is a weapon and a half.
I say, Alexa, that's really rather impressive. You made this yourself.
Yes. With a bit of spit and a bit of elbow grease and a little flare and a little metal and a little springs, and then I'm just going to start reeling off the list of all the different components one by one, and then each particular stage of the thing, and then until somebody stops me.
Alexa, do you mind if I hold the gun?
While sucking my breakfast through a straw.
Yeah.
With my finger.
Alexa, do you mind if I hold your cannon?
You look like you can handle yourself. You look like you can handle a large weapon. And I'm just going to look him up and down. Can I make an assessment?
I don't know how to fire it, but I'm going to hold it.
Can I make a scrutiny test on him?
You can?
See if,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see if he's got the equipment.
Half perception scrutiny.
Mhm. Okay. Probably.
Okay, you reckon that Arnold will be strong enough to
Yeah.
carry the weapon, but would he be proficient in it? You're not quite sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold it with one arm like that. Go, yeah, this is really good. Do a few pumps with it.
Make a strength test, please.
Oh. Okay. Bing. Yeah, pass.
Okay, you estimate that this cannon weighs in the region of 20 kilograms. So it is incredibly heavy, and it's not the sort of thing that you want to be swinging around too much for too long. But you can do it for a little bit. But you're not going to make, you're not in the habit of doing weights with 20 kilogram weights, are you? So,
Well, I'd even be able to piss 50. Is like if you're proper, like, you know, I could do 25. And I'm
I mean,
not Arnie.
I can carry a 20 kilogram drum, but I certainly don't wave it around too readily.
I could
Not for long, anyway.
kilogram bag up like that. Swing it around my head, honestly. Seriously, no problem.
So,
I'd expect weightlifter to be able to do more.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna look at Arnie.
We're gonna have to put this to the test, but I think if you try to hold out a 20 kilogram weight for any amount of time, your arm would soon let you know.
Oh, I'm just doing it with Arnie because he's
Yeah, yeah.
massive. He trains.
Well, yeah, you hold it up, but it's certainly not a light thing.
Oh,
And,
yeah, that's good weight. And I'll pass it. I'll put it back on the table.
Okay. I was gonna say thank you for volunteering to carry it for me.
Maybe we need some kind of mounting for the vessel.
Perhaps. I can always make something if old Gumbo would agree to sort of.
Yeah. I mean, quite possibly, but you think that you could wield the weapon yourself.
Yeah.
Just by holding it, you would need to brace it on something like any
Yeah.
heavy weapon.
Need to do a field test of it, definitely.
But you could make a stand for it. That's certainly within your.
Check how many javelins I've got, because I've got. Yeah. I'm just
Okay, so on the javelins, Johnny. So you've actually made a harpoon for this. You've only got one made, and it looks like the harpoon which is in the picture. So as for your javelin, it's not a harpoon for a start. It's a javelin, so it wouldn't hook on. It wouldn't hook on. It could penetrate a beast, but it won't hook onto it.
Yeah.
And you don't think that the javelin would fire very well in your cannon currently, as it stands. It might even break it. Because of the size of it. So you're better off just using your tailor-made harpoon for now.
Can I rig it so that can I just make some adjustments to the harpoon to make sure I can put a rope on it? Because I've got the
Yeah. You've already factored that in that you'd want to rope it, and the rope would attach to the actual cannon itself. So once it goes in, you'd be connected via rope to the beast.
Yeah.
Would I be able to tie the cannon onto the boat with my rope?
Possibly, if that's what Alexa wants. I mean, you could probably tie it to the boat.
Yeah.
Well, I say Alexa can carry it herself anyway, and she's she's.
Oh, I'm not thinking about using it. But it has given me a bit of a chubby on as Arnie.
Yeah. It's a beautiful way. It's
big weapon.
Honestly, you would not want to be on the wrong side of this. It looks incredibly crude, and it doesn't look too pretty, but you definitely wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of it.
Okay. I'm just going to set to.
Maybe we should go hunting toads.
So, Alexa, do you think you could? And I'm going to rummage in my pocket and pull out one of the man stoppers. Say, do you think you could manage to make some of these? And I'm going to hand her the man stopper around.
Can I make an assessment?
Make a tech use test, please.
Tech use test.
And add a plus 20 to it.
Okay. Tech use. Tech use. I'm trying to find it. 20.
No, we lost somebody.
Brownie.
James.
He's back.
Welcome back, James.
That's agility. I've not rolled it. Sorry.
It looks like you rolled it to me, mate.
Yeah,
rolled a 95, unfortunately.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you scan the man stopper, and you don't quite recognise the necessary specification to make a man stopper round. Are you not sure whether you could make it or not?
I'll just say Not at the moment.
Oh, well, never mind.
But give it time.
Oh, very well, very well. And I'll take the round back. And while we're sat at the table, I'm going to empty out some of the rounds from one of the clips I've got for my auto pistol and put the 8-man stoppers that I've got into a clip.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So, might I suggest that if we are going to go croc hunting again today, perhaps we could quickly swing by the bounty shack first and have a look at what's available. We don't have to take a job and we don't have to set out on it straight away, but we could certainly investigate it, couldn't we?
Ah, that sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you want to head to the bounty shack first before you, and then maybe head down to the docks and go out onto the bayou. Okay.
Yeah. You go north and then
So-
east at the top.
Before you head off, let's just do some inventory management. So now that you know what you want to do. And this mainly applies to Alexa because you're the one who's closest to your carry limit.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone can do some management. So Alexa, you're on 38 kilograms.
Right. I'm gonna take all I'm gonna take is the harpoon gun, my last gun, and my armor, and my last pistol and last carbine and my armor. That's it.
Okay, so
The rope, obviously, and harpoon.
okay, rope. What about knife? Are you taking that?
No.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so
I will take the knife. Yeah, because it's always useful to have one.
okay, so you're leaving Mechanicus robes. You're leaving your toolkit.
Mechanicus robes.
Do you want to go? Should we go through things individually? It'd be better
Yeah.
that way. So last pistol, last carbine you want to keep. Knife you want to keep. Flat helmet and vest you want to keep.
Yeah.
Mechanicus robes.
Are they going to add anything to me?
They not really. They weigh 1 kilogram. They're just for visual effect. They don't really give any benefits.
No, I'll leave them.
Okay, so you leave them in the inn.
Yeah.
Toolkit, 1 kilogram.
I'll leave that.
Silver pendant, 0.1 kilogram.
I'll wear that.
Okay, next up is the harpoon cannon at 20 kilograms.
Yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay, you've got a good quality javelin.
I'll take that as well. It's quite light.
10 meters of rope.
Take that.
And then you have a radiator.
I'll leave that.
Okay. Good call.
Was it though? Was it really?
If the fucking radiator breaks on old Gumbo's boat, I'm going to be really annoyed at you, Johnny.
What a coincidence. Okay, so you're now down.
I can't fix it because I didn't bring my tools. So,
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You're down to 31 kilograms out of 45 now, Johnny. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. So everyone else, Dave, are you happy? You're at 10 kilograms out of 18.
I'm going to take everything except the walking cane. I'm going to take my sword stick cane though. I'm also going to leave behind the tank top, the disguise kit.
Yeah, that's already I'll tell you what's already stashed in the inn, and that's your Obadiah's clothes, his portfolio, the disguise kit, a suit of gang levers, and the auto gun with 90 rounds, and now the tank top and the pouch with the gems in. It's all stashed in the inn already. I could go through your items individually if you'd want. That'd be helpful.
No, it's all right. I'll tell you what I'm leaving.
Yep.
I'm leaving my original walking cane, my tank top, the disguise kit, Obadiah's portfolio, the map. I don't really need the map. The pouch from the dude's shoe still hidden.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the gang leathers on. I'm going to leave Obadiah's clothes, but can I wear the bowler hat with the gang leathers?
You can. The gang leathers don't have any armor on the head. 2 primitive armor on each location. So the bowler hat you can wear, and you think you really pull it off. It looks quite dashing on you. You wager. Oh, Johnny mate, you're doing it to me again, buddy. Is it
Sorry,
Johnny?
mate.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
me?
Johnny. Yeah, it's definitely you, mate.
Sorry, my phone, that's all. Sorry, mate.
It's like when I can like see the green outline around your screen when I get the feedback, so I know it's coming from you. So.
Yeah. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem, mate. It's just mildly infuriating. So.
Frustrating. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you think you look rather dapper. So you're now up to 12 kilograms out of 18.
Mhm.
Quintius. Hayden, you don't really need to worry about carry weight. Are you taking everything with you?
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay.
Chuck anything
And
on, man.
Again, Jan, nothing's really changed for you, so
I
you
might,
don't
I
really have
might
to
throw away my train ticket unless I need it to get back.
Mhm.
The train ticket is a return, so it will be valid to go
Okay.
back. So I'd hang
Okay.
on to it. What
Okay.
about the gang lever? You got a suit of gang levers in the end, Brownie. Do you want to take them with
Yeah,
you?
I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take the stub revolver that I've got from those gang members as well.
Okay, so leaving that back at the end as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to do on your inventory, Brownie, before we go?
I'll keep the sword, but I'll leave my staff and Aquila behind as well.
Okay.
I'm going to tie the red scarf around my head and put my sunglasses on.
Okay. Very good. You look quite dashing with it.
Oh, I'll take the voodoo doll with me.
Okay, you're going to take the doll.
Yeah, keep it stashed in my clothes.
Before we set off, Al, I never wrote down the stats on the nail bomb.
Yep, not a problem. I'll give you the stats now.
Okay.
Oh, I won't. I will load up the spreadsheet first. Where's it gone? Right, so nail bomb. Okay, nail bomb is thrown. Grenade type. Range is strength bonus times 3. Single shot. 1d10 plus 1 damage. And has a blast 2. Is unreliable.
Okay. What could go wrong? Cool.
Okay?
Yep.
Right, so inventory management done. You want to head
Okay.
off to the bounty shack, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, you head off. The Miasma is below the horizon.
Mhm.
I'm just going to load up another page.
I just found something out about my granddad's screwdriver. That it's a double ender.
Please, no more.
You can
For
check
now,
it out.
Yeah. Okay, guys, you see a small wooden building with a sign hanging loosely in the still and humid air. And the sign declares this to be the Bounty Shack. It's a run-down structure that demolition would probably improve somewhat.
Okay.
Fine building. Let's go in.
Okay, inside, and you see that much of the woodwork is warped or eaten by termites.
Mhm.
And inside, there's a small desk and a few chairs. And in the corner of the room, you see a filing cabinet and what you believe is a cogitator under a Plastec tarpaulin. And there's one person sat in the room, and you've seen this guy last night. It's James Johnson, old
James.
Deadeye, and you see that he's got his feet up on the desk. His hat is kind of shielding his eyes,
Sound
and
like
you
a
think he
sheriff.
might be sleeping. You think he might be snoring slightly and maybe sleeping off a sore head, perhaps.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna bang on the table.
And he goes, "For an entire nation!"
Hello, James. I told you I'd come.
Oh well, hey, I remember you. You could have waited a few hours, man. I mean, I sure did get through some sarsaparilla last night. Let me tell you.
Well, you need to man up. Come on, I'm here for a mission.
Oh well, you hold your horses. Hold your horses. Now, let's see. I heard there was some outlanders here, some well equipped and well
I
armed
have a
men.
mercenary license. If you need to see it, to get down
Oh,
to
yeah,
business.
Yeah, you can show me your license. Let's have a look.
I'll hold my mercenary license up, but like my name's crossed out. It says Wolf.
Okay, so also I need to stress this license is valid in the Calexis sector.
Oh, not this sector.
Yeah, so you're in a different sector, and it would probably also show the fact that you're not from the sector.
Oh, that's a very good point. I'd say, actually, I was lying. I just want to work.
You're a strange character, Mr. Wolf. Now, if you want to join the old Guild of Bounty Hunters, there is a fee of 100 drachma.
God, I did.
And the guild will take 10% of any of your bounties. Is that acceptable to you?
Well, if I get paid, why not?
Yeah,
Here
of
you go.
course. The
There's
money's
100
good.
drachma.
Money's good, but it's dangerous. So you're handing over 100.
I'm just going to hand over 100. I'm going to change
Okay.
my thing right now.
He goes to the filing cabinet and he pulls out a data slate, which he hands over to you.
No, I can't read. Anybody read this?
I'll assist you there, Arnold.
Okay, so this data slate will include details of active bounties, and also Alexa, make a tech use test, please, at +20.
Okay, +20. Can I plug into it and download all the bounties?
Possibly. So first of all, make a tech use test for evaluation, and then we'll make a tech use test for
+20, yeah.
for import. Yeah, +20 on the evaluation. Okay, looking good. So you recognise that there is some form of like biological scanning device where you might put in biological matter and it would tally up the readings with the known bounties. So this is used as almost as a way of proving that you've killed a particular bounty. Now make a go on.
Oh, don't matter.
Alexa, also make a tech use test. You want to dock with it, right?
Yeah.
So this is testing at a +10 for you.
Okay.
For your augments. Okay, you try and interface with it, but the technology is perhaps unfamiliar and it doesn't seem compatible with your port. So you're just gonna have to use it the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
So James says, now if you wanna prove these bounties, you need to use this device here, and he points to the biological reader.
Oh yeah, what's up?
If you kill a bounty, if it's one which needs to be brought in dead or alive, say, and you use kill him, take a reading of his biological matter by prodding this device into his dead flesh, and that'll take a reading, and that'll prove that you killed him.
Oh, that sounds fair enough. Do you need a photo or anything of his splattered face?
That'll certainly be helpful. The more information you can get, the better. Now, some of these,
I could always
some of
take
these folk, well, that works as well, but it depends. It depends on how the bounty goes. Sometimes you might not have time to lop off the whole head, but the more information that you can bring, the more proof of that the bounty has been taken, the better.
Okay, I don't know what to think about this since I've just been paying you.
Yeah, you don't want to. Some of these folk, they do sometimes try and get out of paying these bounties, so it's best not to give them any wiggle room.
Good point.
Quintius,
calling out about money.
Certainly not. I mean, some of these rich folk, you can't trust them. I'd like you to make a perception test at +10, please, Quintius.
Perception test at +10. Okay. Pass.
Okay, you are confident. It's strange, but you recognize the accent of James Johnson, and you think that you'd swear that he's from Gunmetal City.
I was going to suggest that earlier, but okay. So, Mr. Johnson, wasn't it?
That's right, but you can call me Deadeye.
I can't help.
On account of my good looks.
Of course, yes. Does he have 2 eyes?
He does indeed have 2 eyes.
Okay. I couldn't help but notice your accent, my good man. You're not from round here. You don't have the twang of the locals.
Well, I'll try and avoid this this foul little accent that they got around here. Yeah, I'm from the Mammon system.
Ah, really? I'm not familiar with it. Whereabouts is that?
Oh, surely it's a few hundred light years inward toward the Miasma.
Ah, I see. Oh, interesting. Not travelled
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But yeah, I made a living bounty hunted further inward towards the Miasma, and the guild they sent me out here after the last gentleman who ran this guild. He met an untimely end.
Oh, really? What happened to him?
Well, I don't lightly know. He just vanished off the face of the map.
Oh dear! What on earth? What was his name?
Well, that's a very good question, and I'll give you his name. I'll give you his name right now. His name was his name was Sidney Smith.
Sidney Smith. Oh,
Yeah. I don't
interesting.
know why I needed to know that, but there you go.
Well, I'm just a curious man. Like to know names. Like to make lists of names.
That's a real pity.
Okay. Shit, what am I doing here?
Good old Sidney Smith. I never met the guy, but folk around here seem to like him.
Oh, what an unfortunate loss to the town. However, the loss of one man is the gain of another good man. I'm sure you're a fine gentleman. Where did you say you were from again?
The Mammon system.
How do you spell that?
Mamon.
MAMON.
Mam free.
Okay.
So, on the data slate, you see there are several active bounties. So the first one is a bounty for parasitic wasps. And there is a 25 drachma reward for every stinger. For every intact stinger that you can bring back.
Okay, that's cool.
The second bounty on the list is for a Mayhew Tanner. It says here there's little information. There's no photograph of him, but it says that he's known to drink in the Restless Mariner. It says he's 5'8", with white skin, brown hair, and brown eyes. And there's a bounty of 800 drachma on him, dead or alive. And the bounty is for non-payment of debts.
Okay.
Next up on the list is a man by the name of Borislav Lazarov, whose current location is unknown. Oh, sorry, let me go back to Mayhew Tanner. It says he says it's somewhere out in the bayou is his last known location. So Borislav, his current location is unknown, and he is wanted for unlicensed sorcery and murder. There's a bounty of 2,500 drachma on him, and he's wanted dead. He wanted killed with extreme prejudice. He's 6 foot 1 inches with brown skin and distinctive facial tattoos, and there's a photograph of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also listed as an off-worlder. And the final bounty on the list is for, you're not quite sure what this means, but it says the Demon Bear.
Oh, God.
Terror of the Bayou. 12,000 drachma. Eliminate with extreme prejudice.
Sounds good.
This is a good list.
Okay.
Do you know any more information on these bounties then?
He says, no, I mean, the info I got is down here on the list. I mean, I guess that's part of your job is to find these fuckers and track them down. But yeah, I've put down what information I can find, but I think
Thank you.
in general, I like when I'm bounty hunting. I like to go around, talk some folk, break some hands, do some shakedowns, get some information, and yeah, people talk. There's always someone who'll talk. Some people you need to bribe. Some people you need to bully. But yeah, there's always someone who knows something.
Very useful information. Thank you.
But yeah, let me, and he looks you all over, and he says, "Let me tell you about a demon bear." Now most folk, they think it's just a myth told to scare children, and I think there's plenty enough to be scared around on this planet without worrying about no goddamn story, but I think there's more to it than that, and I think from what I see you, and he looks you up and down, and he notices that, there's no armor really on Quintius or Yarn, and you don't seem too heavily armored or armed. He says, I don't think you're ready. I think you should leave that one for now.
Well, okay. I'll take your advice.
I concur.
If you don't think we're ready, it's probably not a good call. We'll see when we can get better stuff, eh?
Yeah, I think you're going to need a small army to take on that bear.
Or a battle cannon.
Last gun.
I was thinking the ship. Lure it to trap. Take the ship and blow it up with the fucking cannon. Boom! And then blow the ship up and get out of there. Big explosion.
Okay. So he puts his feet back up on the desk and he pours himself a little shot out of a hip flask. Takes
I'll
a
say
sip.
thanks and then get going.
Right, sir. Thank you very much. We'll be on our way. We'll look into some of these.
Awfully pleased to make your acquaintance, gentlemen.
You too.
And here's to a profitable allegiance, a profitable alliance. And
Yes, indeed.
he holds his drink up and then knocks it back in one and then tries to go back to sleep.
Okay. Are we heading back to Croc Hunt?
Yes.
Where's this Mariner?
That's where we've been staying.
Is it? That's right. The restless hunter. That's what it should be, not the restless
Yeah.
mariner.
Yeah.
That's my mistake. So yeah. So
So, I have an idea, gentlemen. If we're to head out into the bayou anyway, with old Gumbo to hunt some crocodiles, we can keep an eye out for some of these wasps, make a little extra coin on the side.
That sounds like a good idea, but do you really think it's a good idea to piss off a swarm of giant ravenous bugs?
Well, we don't have to pick on a swarm, but if we find one or two isolated, like that one we spotted the other day, it's a few extra thrones in our pocket, isn't it?
Ooh.
I suggest we take our new friend's advice regarding this demon bear. It doesn't sound like our cup of tea whatsoever. As for the
we encounter it, go the other way.
I agree entirely, Arnold. We are
tactical withdrawal, let's say, the army.
or running like hell. Yes. As for the other two gentlemen, well, this sorcerer, I'm intrigued by him, but we don't have any leads to go on. We should ask around when we get chance. Let's go and find Gumbo and prepare. I'm going to nip back to the inn and just ask around about this Mayhew Tanner gentleman, see if anyone knows anything about him.
And as you do that, I will maybe ask around the port as well.
Righty-ho.
okay, so you're both going to make some queries about this Matthew Tanner, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'd like you to make a inquiry test, both of you.
Oh dear.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
That's what I'm good at, inquiry.
We'll see about that, Dave.
We will. What's happening? Yay!
Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, and Arnold?
Yes,
No worries.
Wow, it keeps going on the other page. 2.6 degrees to failure.
Okay, you, Arnold, you ask around, but people don't seem to want to talk to you much. I don't know, you seem to scare most people that you talk to around the docks. But Quintius, you have a bit more look back at the inn. You ask around some of the patrons of the inn, and you immediately come across a guy who's drinking, even though it's only about 9 o'clock in the morning. And he's already started drinking. And he says, "Yeah, I know that Matthew Tanner. And don't ask me my name either. I ain't got one." Now, and he says,
it's impolite conversation without introducing one another.
I said, I know that Matthew Tanner. He owes me money, a little fucker. I bought him a meal and a drink, and he never paid up. He said he paid me back Tuesday week, and that was 4 weeks ago. What about it? What do you want for him?
How much money does he owe you, my nameless new friend?
Hey, he owes me 30 drachma.
30 drachma, eh?
Yeah, he was
Well-
drinking that good stuff.
What can you tell me about him? If I perhaps I and my companions can retrieve your money for you.
Yeah, you might be able to do that. Yeah, he lives out on Stinger's Fork, out in the bayou. That's where he lives. I think he lives up by himself. Got himself a little farm out there.
Stinger's Fort.
Stinger's Fork, he said.
Oh, fork.
Mhm.
Fork. Ah, very well. Well, if we come across this gentleman, I'll be sure to try and get your money back for you, sir.
I'll be awfully obliged.
Not a problem. Good day.
And he bows his head, never to be seen again.
Oh, but I will find him.
Okay, so yes, you do your inquiry, and it doesn't take too long. Quintius, you manage to find the information that you want about where he lives.
Okay. So is everyone else with Gumbo or?
I mean, it's kind of up to everyone else. I mean, I've not had any specifics on what Jan and Alexa are doing at this point. I don't know. Is there anything you like to do, James?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so we'll just we'll meet up back at the docks then,
Okay.
where you can speak to Gumbo.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll add you onto the docks. Here you are. Oh, Gumbo, where's your boat gone? It's just vanished.
I know he's in the water by himself.
It looks like you've done half a job on this map, Alan. What a lazy GM. Okay.
Big ass oars.
I thank you.
Big ass saws.
Big ass oars.
Ah.
Oars.
Dr.
Wow.
Jones.
That was an
Big
accident.
oars.
That was an accidental move onto the token layer. Let's put him back. Go back, Jones. Back to where you belong. On the GM layer. Away with you. Okay, so I've put you into the docks. And for some reason you've gone down the wrong. Move you over to there. Okay, so you're approaching Gumbo.
Yeah.
Yes, I go, hey Gumbo. Notes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gumbo.
Easy 25 drachma for the voyage if you're up for it. Let's go.
Oh, you are. You want to make a bit of money today? Yeah. Same deal. 25 drachma for the day and equal share of any profits that we make.
Perfect. Let's do a better job this time, eh? We've got a bit more experience.
We know what to expect this time, don't we? It'll be fine. Nothing could go wrong.
And he looks you guys up and down and says, yeah, sure. Do you want to stash your armor in the trunk here?
Yes, I think I will. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to stash in the trunk to get your carry weight down a bit in case you fall over? So the great sword is obviously probably a good idea. That's
I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'll leave the greatsword in the trunk. No, I'll leave it on the ship. Yeah, in the trunk. So if I get the crocodile up, I can hit it with the greatsword, pull it out.
So yeah, I mean, he's got like a chest, which is where he suggests you stash your gear, where he keeps his own gear. And that's where he suggests that you stash it. But you could put the sword on the floor of the boat, so it'd be readily.
I don't trust you not to toss it overboard, Alan.
We'll put it in the trunk then. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the trunk because I just don't trust you.
You'll
You'll get rid of my sword at a whim. I know what you like.
I'm not gonna try and deny it. So that brings down your carry weight to 11 kilograms.
I keep a harpoon on me.
Yeah, keep your harpoon.
I rope to it.
It's not a harpoon; it's a javelin.
A javelin.
Gumbo does have some harpoons to throw.
I'll keep that with me.
But if you want Alexa, to modify your javelin and turn it into a harpoon, it will be a fairly straightforward modification.
Would it?
Well, the minute, what I mean is like a javelin doesn't have any hook. So, that's the main difference between the two. The harpoon, when it goes in, it hooks in.
Yeah, okay.
And you can't get it out again. Where the javelin, it's just thin and pointy at the end.
Well, I might just skew it with it, to be fair. I might just keep it as it is. Just have a go at maybe skewing a bounty.
Uh-huh.
Big pole
So,
around a bit.
Okay, so Dave, what about you? Are you going to leave your levers in the trunk, or
Yeah.
you can?
Yeah, I'll put everything in the trunk. I'll keep my sword stick cane nearby, my pistol on my hip, and my rifle in my hands.
I'm just wearing my pants.
I'm going to put the. How much does the nail bomb weigh?
1 kilogram.
Yeah, I'll keep the nail bomb. How big is it?
It's like a large tin can. It's so about yay big. It's quite got some size to it.
Okay, so I'll stick everything in the trunk except my 2 guns, the sword stick cane and the nail bomb, and the lighter I'll put on the deck somewhere nearby me, wherever I am,
Okay.
so I can get to them quick.
Okay. So, Jan, anything you want to do? What about your? You've already left your levers back at the inn, so you're already carrying really light. You're only 3.3 kilograms, and so you're fine. You'll be able to swim with that, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to wait now for Johnny to return because it's
Mhm.
I think we need to wait. So let's have a little break. I'll wait for Johnny to return because I need his kind of input.
You don't need input for Johnny's input for this. I'm going to
Roll him up.
tell the whole group, including Alexa, even though Johnny's not here, what I learned in the inn about this Matthew Tanner.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Gumbo, have you ever heard of a place named Stinger's Fork?
Well, oh yeah, go like the Stevens for. I know about a lot about my hand. I can show you exactly where that is.
How far away?
He brings up the map which you've drawn previously, or that he drew previously. Any excuse to get my biomap out. So here's the map. Hopefully you can see everything. So here we've got the settlements of the family, where you had your swimming lessons, where the gator attack was.
Yeah.
And you pass him your charcoal, and
Yep.
he will draw another square. He goes, this is the bit here called Sting Fork.
Interesting. And whereabouts will we be going hunting today?
Well, I wouldn't go to the same place we went before. It's best to mix up the hunting locations. So you don't want to overfarm gators from one point. So you just stop catching them. And plus,
Yes,
they're getting smart. They're getting smart. They start to learn.
I understand.
So any points to let me just draw freehand. So I thought we go over down. Oh, that's not very good. That little green cross. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Not great colour. I thought we go over this way for gator today. Maybe no further than that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes. So, completely out of character for a moment, we pass Stinger's Fork on the way to and from where we're going hunting today. So, if we're all in fit shape on the way back, we could go looking for this bounty, or we could go on the way to hunting. Also, there's the gear we need to check, which is back the other way up the river.
Yep.
So what do you reckon, guys? We've got.
Yeah. Can we get that gear back? Like that.
Well, that's what I'm just saying. We've got down the river from where we are now. There's the place where the bounty is.
Mhm.
Then further downriver is the place where Gumbo's taking us hunting. But upriver from that place is where we lost the gear. So what do we want to do?
Okay. Well,
because the thing is, if we go hunting for this bounty,
yeah,
and he puts up a good fight and we end up fucked up, gator hunting might be off the cards.
yeah.
If we go gator hunting and get fucked up, going for the bounty might be off the cards.
We've told
If we go
Gumbo.
looking for the gear, we might not have enough time during the day to do the other two.
I think
bounty
we're less
hunting
I think we're
gator.
less likely to get fucked up by the gator hunting, because it's not going to be shooting back, is it? It's just like as long as we can stay on the boat, I think we're relatively safe.
We're quick
So-
gates at the moment.
Why do we go gator hunting first then? And if we're all right and we've got time, swing by Swingers Fork because we're passing there anyway. If we're all okay.
Yep.
And if we managed to pull that off without too much of an issue, and we've still got daylight. Let's then go look at the gear for the gear. If not, we'll come back for the gear another day.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, so you're going gator hunting, then return back to Singer's Fork, depending on how it
If we're not
goes.
all- yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, all right. So
I'm gonna draw a tiny little gator for you, Alan, on the map.
I'm having my hard time to draw a simple line like I usually do. So just give us a second. I'm going to draw.
I've got a green.
Taking me about.
one of the gator.
Okay, so is that what you? Sorry, I deleted something. I didn't realize what it was. It was
on a penis for a change.
okay. I do apologize. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. So
Oh yeah.
So here's where it's taking you for gators today, which is this little purple, and you're adding a little green. Nice little green croc on there. Great.
Yeah, you've covered over his mouth though with the cross.
Oh, sorry,
no,
dude.
I can move that. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, there we are. Little gator croc.
So on the way down to gator hunting, I'm going to go. Wolf, come, sit by me while we travel.
You're not going to touch my lap, are you?
No, I'm going to show you
Okay.
something. And I'm going to spend as much of the journey as Arnie will let me, beginning to go through what I was writing in the book when they were having their swimming lesson. And I'm going to start teaching Arnie to read.
I'm going to sit
Okay.
down and watch this.
So you start going through the letters one by one.
Mhm.
This one is like a snake. That's why we call it S.
Sizzling, sir.
A is for
Okay.
a starties.
Okay, I'd like you, please, both of you to. First of all, I'd like Arnie to make an I'd like Quintius to do, if you like, a teaching test here. So I'd like you to make a literacy test at a +30. So this is how well This is basically how well you're communicating the, and teaching your letters to Arnold. Okay.
Oh,
So it's not going so well. I mean, you unfortunately you keep getting distracted and going off on tangents on the letters. And Arnold's a simple man, and you need to keep things straightforward with him. So your teaching skills are not too good in this case. But I'd like Arnold to make an intelligence test now.
in my defense, I'm
much he-
also massively dehydrated.
And I was going to say it's a -10 because it's some poor teaching. So Arnold, it's going in very slowly, but you are familiarizing yourself with the letters.
I do recognise the letter A now.
So let's see what we on. So that's 4. So that's 5 degrees of failure. So it all starts to add up, but that was quite a poor beginning.
Of course it would be. I'm good at being bad at these upgrades.
I blame
Yeah.
myself. I've never taught an idiot to read before.
How dare you? Do you want to go on these with those gators, boy? I'm going to pick Quintus up. I'm going to
That
pick
wasn't
Quintus up for that.
Quintius. That
Oh.
wasn't Quintius.
Okay.
That was Dave.
Oh, you nearly just got tucked off a boat.
I don't know,
Quintius is too smart to say something like that.
that certainly sounded like Quintius and not Dave to me. I don't know. So
No, definitely Dave. Quintius is going out of his way to be very nice to Arnie and be very patient with him for a very good reason.
okay. So right. Just give us a moment, please. Let me have a look. All right. Okay. So you travel down the river for most of the day, not for most of the day, for a few hours. Takes you a good few hours to get down to where
Can I
you
make an awareness test? For
Um,
wasps.
yeah. I mean, you can make an awareness test.
Right, I haven't got awareness. But tell you
Surely
what.
Stinger's 4 sounds pretty good for the wasps.
Ooh.
Okay, you are sure, Arnold, that you haven't heard the buzzing of any wasps on your way towards the trapping location.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So as you head down river, there is an encounter on the way.
Ooh.
Dun,
With the bear.
No, because there's a bear driving the boat.
No,
It's the bear, 10 wasps, and both bounties all hanging out together, plotting our demise.
Our
You
little
see-
boat, which
you
would
see-
hail Bob.
You see another
Wearing-
boat.
Wearing
I think you're right.
T-shirts with a picture of the miasma on that say, I visited the miasma and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. And these mutations.
Oh
There's
my
another
God,
boat. There's another boat heading
lit
up
dinghy.
towards you.
Oh.
it looks high tech compared to our vessel.
It's not high tech. I'll tell you that. And you can see 4 rednecks in the boat. 2 of them are wearing dungarees. They seem to be missing at least 4 or 5 teeth in between them. And they're armed with primitive weapons. One of them has a hunting rifle, and that appears to be the best weapon in the boat. One of them seems to have a bow and arrow. And one of them looks like he's got a sling, perhaps. And the fourth one has a blunderbuss.
Mm.
So mostly primitive weapons. With one of them has a hunting rifle. And that's about the best weapon that's in there.
Okay.
Is that an inflatable boat?
It's not inflatable now.
No. Okay.
Swamp
It's
dwellers.
it'd be far too easy just to sink my. I'm not. Let's put that down into the into the map layer. There we go. Right. So you see a boat. There's 4 people in the boat. It's moving up towards your boat. And Gumbo, he doesn't seem to be avoiding him. He seems like he's almost expecting this.
Gumbo, who are these gentlemen that approach?
Oh, it's the lad Lazenby's. They're aligned with the Marinos. You remember?
Ah, yes.
Oh, don't expect no trouble. Just cool your heads. Let me do the talking.
Okay, very well.
And the boat moves up, and it moves a bit closer.
As the boat's coming, I get out my sword, and just keep it sort of like subtly in my hand behind the chest.
Okay. Right. One of the swamp dwellers does the talking. And old Gumbo seems to recognize him as he gets a bit closer, and he goes, "Oh, it ain't old Derek Lazenby, you old dog. What are you doing? What are you up to?" And Derek responds. He goes, "Oh, hey, you got some fancy passengers out on your boat today, Gumbo. What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, we're doing a bit of croc hunting. What are you doing?" And Derek says, "Oh, we're just making sure everyone on these rivers is paid up their protection. Now, I know you paid up, Gumbo, but what about your friends?"
Paid? Paid what? Paid what?
Eh,
No sold any.
Is that what you're saying?
No. This is what I'm thinking. So I'll just go, yeah, of course we've paid. We always wear protection.
And he looks you up and down, and says, "Oh yes, who you paid to, big man?"
Oh, Wesley with his little dog. Man with a little dog.
"Oh yeah, you paid Wesley, did you?"
Yeah,
Oh,
200. Was it 200? 200. I don't know how much paid. But yeah, Wesley.
Yeah, well, looks like you guys know the ropes. You wouldn't lie about paying off for Wesley. I'll be sure to ask him.
Oh, sure. Be sure to ask him because we fucking paid. But
All
no
right, all
offense.
right. You owed your horses, big man. You calm
I
yourself
know
down.
where the river goes, mate. I know we have to pay to play, and everybody has a place, but we have paid.
Yeah. Okay, he spits over the edge of the boat, and but he starts to move his boat along and away.
Mhm.
So, seemingly satisfied that you've paid protection money, the Lazenbys move off further upriver.
Quintius is just glaring after them for a moment and then turns to Gumbo and says, Gumbo, how often do you pay protection to this family, the Marinos?
Oh, man, normally about monthly. Monthly, they come around tapping you up for money.
Very well, very well.
Okay, so you head further down the river.
If it had said every day, I was about to utter the phrase I've been dying to say for ages. Arnold, kill them all.
Okay, so
Ready. I get my sword and I put my sword back in the case on the board.
okay.
I'm just going to stand near the treasure chest, though.
Quintius is standing at the back of the boat watching Derek Lazenby and his mates disappear into the horizon, muttering about extortion to himself.
Okay.
Alexa's standing on the prow with the harpoon cannon, sort of ready.
Being the figurehead.
Yeah.
Okay. You head down the river, and Gumbo starts to set a trap. Do you want to set a trap as well? Either Yarn or Arnold?
Well, I've got quite a low survival and tracking, so if I can help someone else do it.
I'm going to have a go, but I don't know anything. Shall we try together? I think I've got survival, actually.
You do have survival?
Yeah.
I've only got it at half.
Yeah, you can contribute to mine then, if that's
Okay.
all right. I'm
Would you like to
just
make
find my survival roll.
make a roll at +10 then for Yarn's help?
Oh, well, I've got no fate points.
You use them up early doors. Okay, so you set the trap, and you move further down the river, where Gumbo sets another couple of traps. Okay, so you want to try again?
Yes, please.
Add again, add +10 for Yarn's assistance.
Yep, I'm sorry, it's I'm just getting used to finding my survivalists every time I open the screen up. Oh, that's a bad trap.
Okay, you set the traps with some meat that Gumbo. Pardon, sorry, James. You say again?
Damn it, man! Use your vile witch techniques.
Well, it only applies to situations I'm smiling about.
Okay, so you set the traps. You move further down river, and Gumbo holds the boat up, and he says, "Let's wait up for a little while, and maybe I'll buy the weed or a little drink, wait, and see if our traps pull anything in." And he takes a little sandwich out of his trunk and a weak lemon drink.
I'm going to offer some rations round because I've got a week's rations. I'm going to offer a few rations round everybody, see if they want a bit of fodder.
Anyone want to take the rations?
Yeah. Anybody wants some rations? I've got a week's pack here. Shall we chow down?
Quintius says, yes, Arnold, I'd be delighted to try some. I've never had military rations before.
Yeah, have some dried biscuits. They're really dry. Want to make you take the moisture right out of your mouth.
I've already dehydrated. This is terrible.
It's all right. I've got hydration packs as well.
So, who's partaking of some rations from Quintius? Anyone else?
Yeah, I only eat fresh food.
Okay, so I would like.
I'm just going to crush it up on the deck, and then I'm just going to use my finger straw to basically just hoover it.
Okay, I would like you to make a toughness test, both Alexa and Quintius.
Oh God.
Arnold, you're used to these sort of rations.
That's a fail with 4 degrees.
Okay, you where's what about? You're the one offering around the corpse starch rations.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Said they were biscuits.
Corpse starch biscuits.
Okay, so you're all right, Alexa, but you do register that these biscuits have a poor nutritional content, and they are it's corpse starch rations. That is a cheap foodstuff for the guard. Quintus, on the other hand, this doesn't sit well with you, and about 5 minutes after you eat them, you immediately bring them back up, and you spew the corpse starch rations out over the side of the boat.
Annie is going to be looking in disgust as this happens because you're wasting my rations. You're wasting them.
I was expecting some sort of chocolate biscuit, Arnold. What on earth are these things made of?
Thousands of men of the Imperial Army live and die for these fucking biscuits. Let me tell you.
I wouldn't feed these to my least favorite servitor back
How
in
dare
my
you insult the Imperial Army about such things?
Why am I? There's something about this planet. I just keep throwing up.
Anyway, get it together, man.
Oh,
You're
dear.
You're not in the upper hive now, are you? You're back with us in this fucking hell-forsaken bayou of corruption.
I know, and quite frankly, I'm getting a bit sick of it.
Me too. We need to get our mission done and get out of this shithole.
Okay, you go down and you after your little break for food, you go back down and check on the traps that were set. And the first 2 traps, there doesn't appear to be any crocs. So Gumbo pulls the traps back onto the boat. Then he heads further upriver to the second set of traps. And when he gets there, immediately looks disappointed. Goes, oh, it looks like these gators are hiding today. And he sees that the second 2 set of traps do not have gators on either. And he pulls these traps back onto the boat. Goes, oh, well, maybe the plenty not smiling on us today.
Well, maybe, Gumbo, the plenty will smile on us in another way.
Yeah, well, are you using your fancy nobleman talk on me again? Are you confusing me? I don't know what you mean. Say what you mean.
How many hours of daylight do we have left, Gumbo?
Okay, so you set off in the by about 10 o'clock. You've been 4 hours so far, so it's early afternoon. It's 2 p.m.
Okay. What do you guys think? Do you want to go and have a look at? Do you just want to head straight to Stinger's?
Yeah, I think if we go to the place where like drop the stuff and then maybe set the traps there, because it's like we know there's crocs up there. You know, I mean.
No, I was talking about the bounty.
Oh right, okay.
Because that's on the way back home anyway. And then if we can deal with that, and if we've still got enough time, then we can carry on heading upstream. But I don't think it's a good idea that we go looking for this unknown guy in the dark. So I'm suggesting if we go looking for him, since we're passing that sort of area anyway, we should do it while it's still light.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
The gear, my thinking about the gear is it's either sunk to the bottom of the river and it's still there, or it's gone. And that's not going to change if we go now or later, is it?
Okay.
No.
While we're traveling then, Alexa, can you fasten the harpoon gun to the front prow of the ship? To give you a 360, 180 view of the front prow. And this would be a great strategic point for a gun. You know, I've seen it in the military. But
can I just
do that, I'm go and see if we can find some crocs on the way back. And maybe
can I just say, Arnold, you do see that Alexa can carry this cannon, and she seems perfectly capable and proficient of firing it, from her hands.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean the rope afterwards, because like one game I spent virtually a whole game holding the rope. So the croc couldn't get away. I was thinking fasten the cannon to something so it's got the rope.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm with you.
And then fire it. That's what I'm thinking. Not the fact that Alexa can't carry it. It's just the fact that we need to attach it, tether it to something so we can fucking shoot it.
Okay. Is that what you want to do then?
I'm going to get the rope and I'm going to tie a little bit to Arnie's waist. Just so that when the rope does come, basically, when we do fire the harpoon,
I think
we've got something that can pull it straight away.
Well, yeah, we could attach it to the mast of a ship or whatever there is to attach it to.
The prow would probably be the best part.
Yeah.
Do so.
Well, attach it to that, I would say, not a human, because then it's not going to pull me through into the water.
I'll tie it to Quintius. No,
Can
No,
imagine
I'll
me
tie-
just
I'll tie- I'll
flying
tie it
through
to
the air
Brown.
because the cannons are overly too powerful, attached to the end
Yeah.
of this rope as they fire it.
yeah, I'll take that on the advisement. I'll tie the rope to the prow.
Okay. Okay, so the cannon is now you kind of clamp it to the front of the boat and you attach a rope to the boat as well. So, and I've added the cannon onto the ship.
Cool.
As we go back, then everybody look for things to kill, hunt to get us money. So can we make a series of awareness tests if we find anything on the way
Okay.
back?
So as you head back upriver, I'd like everyone to make an awareness test.
Mm-hmm.
Want someone?
Okay, the only one who might have succeeded. I'm not sure if he has.
Mm-hmm.
What's Yarn's? What's your? Oh, you've got awareness, haven't you?
Yeah, perception.
And you perception 40. So you've all got your eyes peeled on the way back up, but the only person to spot anything is Yarn. Yarn, you notice what appears to be a log by the side of the river, but on closer inspection, you see that there is a gator with most of its body below the waterline, only its kind of eyes and its nose poking up. So you clock a gator on the way back, Yarn.
Right,
And I will add this on to the map.
Squeal gator.
Gator! You know,
Electrocute it!
Gumbo goes, I don't see no gator. Where you want to buy, Yarn?
I'll point it over to him.
Okay, you point over the gator, and I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. Let me just.
Can't tell
How do I delete all these? How do I delete them? Oh, there we
Wait a
go.
second, I'll
Delete.
change mine to 9 if you want. There you go.
Okay, so where are we? So Alexa,
Okay. What do you add to it? Is it your
it's
agility?
your agility.
Okay. Sorry.
So it's D10 plus your agility, please.
Okay. 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 You done it?
What's that then, please?
Yep. Got 8.
8. So 8 for Alexa. Arnold?
9 for me. 9 in total with +4.
Oh, that's strange. Arnold, 9. Alexa.
Yeah, let's go up.
Why? Oh, there we go. 8. So, Jan?
5, including agility.
Oh, that's pretty poor, sir.
Is it? Or am I just going last because I want to see what else to say?
Playing the tactical game, I see. Okay, Quintus.
9.
Very good. So who wins in a tie versus Arnold versus Quintus? Who's got the higher?
Whoever's got
agility?
the highest agility bonus, and if it's the
My
same, then
agility
you
is
go on your agility.
40, I think.
Yeah, so
So-
it'll be you first.
Okay. Gumbo?
42 agility, yeah. He's fast for a big man. He's a complete athlete. That's what happens when you push him wheel.
Yeah, battle training. Okay, so that goes there. Gumbo goes there. So the croc, you've got like a surprise round on the croc. The croc doesn't know that anything's going down. So top of the round is Arnold. What would you
I'm
like?
gonna
What would you like to do?
throw my makeshift javelin at the crocodile. Hope it stays in with a really hard throw.
Okay, so
Rope.
like say there's no real hook or purchase on a javelin, so it
Okay. Is
probably
there any
wouldn't.
harpoons on the ship?
There is harpoons in the trunk.
I'll use my turn to grab a harpoon in the trunk then.
Okay, so you move back to the trunk. Okay, and you open the trunk and you pick up a harpoon.
Okay.
Next up, is Quintius.
I will go. Oh, well, it won't let me. Let's try again. Ah, what's happening? I will go 1. No, that's 2, 3. What? Where am I sliding about? What's happening?
That's me. Sorry.
Yeah. That's
Why can you control them? That's strange.
Can I?
There we go. Let's stop that nonsense.
Can I see the crocodile from there, Alan?
I
You
was
can?
doing it to him last game, and he's like, "Why's my character jumping all over?" I get quiet.
I'm
Can't give you any power at all, Hayden. You just abuse.
I know, I abuse it.
going half an action to there and half an action to take aim with my auto gun at the gator.
Is that the one with the man stopper in? I thought it was the auto pistol.
No, it's just it's just a normal auto gun rounds.
Okay, so you're moving there, and you'll take him. So you move to a half move and a half aim, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, that's Quinty's done. Alexa,
I'm just going to take a half aim. That's it.
we'll put you where you are. Well, you're going to be the pro.
I'll take time to do a full aim on it.
So you're doing a full aim with a harpoon cannon.
Yep.
Very good. The gator, it doesn't do anything because it's surprised. Gumbo, he just keeps his eye out, everyone. And Alexa,
Yep.
when you got on the boat, I meant to say this, but you were not here. When you got on the boat, warning sirens went off in your cogitator systems.
Right.
And now, again, warning sirens go off in your cogitator systems.
Why? Can I have a diagnostic to see why I'm getting warning signals?
Your cogitators are registering that you're in danger of drowning.
Okay.
And they're doubly spooked because of what happened the last time you're in this position.
Okay.
You can just shut the sirens off if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to shut them off.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
So Alexa, you take a full aim, the gator does nothing. Gumbo is just going to try and control the boat. Yarn, what about you?
I'll draw my last pistol, take half an aim.
Okay, draw your last pistol, take a half aim. So, next up, top of the round, back to Arnold.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. We'll put Quintus back.
I don't even, how come you still got fucking control? How come?
Because I'm all powerful. I've bewitched the computer.
Player
Made
permission.
of witchcraft.
Oh, I see what we've got here.
Right. Anyway, back up. I'm going to move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and truck my harpoon. Has it got a rope on the end?
No.
I'm gonna have to retime my rope on my end for my turn before I do this. Then.
Okay, make an agility test.
Okay.
Which knot are you using?
I'm using a. Give me a second.
Details.
Blake's hitch.
Okay, very good. Make an agility test at plus 20.
I like the detail.
Okay.
So I had to actually give you a proper climbing knot there as well.
Very good. Okay, you tie the knot efficiently and swiftly. Okay, next up, Quintius.
Shit. I'm going to make the I'm going to use the first half action to continue aiming.
I'll say you don't need to do that because your aim will carry over for this round from last turn.
I only did a half aim though, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, the half aim will continue for this.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I'm doing another half aim, so I'll
Okay, right. Yeah.
And I am going to fire the opening shot of the game because if I don't, that's my aim wasted. And I'm going to aggro this fucking croc. I know I am, but I'm going to fucking do it anyway.
Okay, as you start to aim and take your shot, Gumbo says, I'll maybe let Alexa take the first shot. Sorry, I'll maybe let R take the first shot.
Shit, just hang on. How would Quintius deal with that? Right.
That's up to you.
And I'm going to turn, look at Gumbo, completely ruin my aim and go, I think I know what I'm doing, and then I'm going to fire anyway.
Okay. So only the head, only like the nose and the head is above water at the minute. Are you taking
Yeah, I'm doing a cold shot to the head.
cold shot?
I've finally got chance to be proper arrogant Quintius. It's taken 7 sessions. Yeah.
Okay, take your shot then, mate. So you're not in point blank, but you are in half range by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Is it a burst you're firing, or
No, just a single shot.
single shot?
Mhm.
So it's single shot, short range. That's plus 20. I'll let you keep your aim, you know, unless you genuinely want to spoil it through sheer arrogance. That's up to you.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, so it's minus 20 for cold shot, so you're on a straight roll.
Right.
Okay, you pull your gun round and you look at Gumbo. And you say, "I think I know what I'm doing," and then you come around and take your shot, and you shoot Yarn.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Yarn, would you like to try and dodge the shot that comes from you from behind, from Quintius?
Fucking rid of one. Yeah, I'll dodge that sucker. No,
I'm afraid not. You want to use a fate point?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Boom.
Is that a
This will
dodge?
be the-
Have you got dodge?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Dodge. No, maybe I don't actually.
In which case, that 25 would not be sufficient, I'm afraid. Do you want me to double check? I think I know what I'm doing. 100. Okay, let me.
Oh my god.
Come on! I mean, it's very on brand though. It's very in character.
I'm just going back through. I wasn't sure where you took it. Let me just double check. You haven't got it. Okay. Okay. So unfortunately, you're shot in the back. Please, would you roll damage?
Oh no.
Before I do, I'd just like to say that this will be my greatest role. Oh, dear God, I know what's about to happen.
Critical hit.
Fate.
That would be unfortunate.
Oof.
Oh, okay. You shoot. Yeah, you shoot. Yeah. What's the What would 100 be then? I can't find my.
No, that's a jam.
my-
That's a jam.
Was it jam?
Oh, it can. Well, I know it would normally be a jam as well, but you get the shot off because it's 100 in my system is a critical fail. So
Yeah.
that's why you shot Yarn, because it was you rolled 100.
Yeah.
So I don't
Totally
think you're gonna jam as well. But what I'm wanting to know is hit locations, because I can't find my.
It would be a leg. It would be right leg.
Okay, so Yarn, you feel you're shot in the back of your right leg, and you think, what on earth is going on here? You hear the shot of the autogun, but it doesn't do any damage to you because you are. Well, actually, what's the actually it might do.
Grazed his armor.
What's your no? Because you're not wearing armor at the minute. You took that off. So you've got toughness 4. So what's the autogun? Is it +2 or +3?
It's +3.
Okay, so you take 3 wounds to the leg. So that's about as good as it could be.
One.
No, I rolled. I rolled a 1.
Oh no, you included that. So no, it just totally. Oh yeah, no, sorry, my apologies. So yeah, you take no damage from this autogun shot.
You.
Tear through your trousers.
Do you say that greatest roll if you want to fail then, Dave?
Are you saying there's some witchcraft going on here?
It's like reverse. I can smell it.
I was just gonna say,
Okay, and as you take your shot and you shoot you out of the back, you've got your finger on the trigger and you've got it on a a hair trigger, and you accidentally fired a shot off before you even get round to the gator, and Gumbo just face plants, like he just puts his palm on his face and just goes, "Oh no!"
Yeah, but at least it didn't alert the gator.
Okay, Alexa, it's your go now.
I'm gonna fire.
Oh yeah, the gator does know that you are there now, so it will act when it's its turn. So you're going to, Alexa, you're going to take a shot. It's short range plus 10, full aim plus 20, single shot plus 40.
Go for the head.
Are you doing a cold shot on the head?
No, I'm not.
Okay, if you shoot any other location, it will get armor from the water. That's up to you.
I'll take a cold shot to the head then.
Yeah.
Why not?
But you think, I mean, you do feel that you've got some stopping power. This, so it should be able to penetrate the water. It's up to you. It's
Oh, maybe. No, I'll just do it with the. I won't do a cold shot to the head because it's
okay.
Just,
so you want to stack up the plus 40. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
All right, make a roll to hit them. Oh, that's not enough.
Oh,
it's an 89, and you need an 81. Perhaps distracted by the fact that Quintius has shot one of your fellow acolytes in the back. You may have been distracted just at the moment where you took your shot.
Yeah.
The harpoon flies into the water slightly, ever so slightly, to the right of where you're aiming. And but luckily the harpoon is still connected via rope to the boat, so you could draw it back in. But that's your only harpoon that you've got at the moment.
Okay.
For the cannon. Until you get a chance to build some more.
Okay.
So next up is the gator. It sees what's going on here, and what does it do?
It swims off.
Okay, the gator submerges, and you see it no more.
Oh, gutted.
I'm going to take my other half aim and shoot Quintius.
Okay, roll for him.
No, I won't.
No, okay, good. Thank fuck for this.
Yeah, no, I've got enough PvP shit going on in my D&D game without it happening.
Okay, so yeah, the gator seems spooked, and it just disappears below the waterline.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Does anybody see it?
Make some awareness tests, everyone, if you want to look.
Yes.
Holgumber says, "Oh, we made that chat. That was what the hell were you doing? What the hell are you doing, Patrick? Man, what are you?" And then he goes over to Wolf. He goes, "Wolf, why'd you bring this man along? He just botched us a clean kill. We could have been dining well on that gator."
I had a perfectly clean shot on that beast's eye until you started blabbering, Gumbo.
I know you. We got a fucking harpoon cannon down there, and you're shooting it with a rifle. I mean, you should have waited for Art to take the shot.
Nonsense!
Poppycock! About to pop his lips out. It's not happy. It's like, you shot a fellow teammate. Would never do this in the guard.
Well, we're not
you
in the
need
guard.
to consolidate yourself. No, shut up, little man, before I throw you off a boat.
I wouldn't have shot anyone except the crocodile if it wasn't for Gumbo yelling at me.
You shouldn't have shot it, little man.
I was trying to, but he's in the background with his
Alice just going to pick up Quintus.
I'm just going to
dangle him off the edge of the boat.
You just hold on a sec, one thing at a time. So, Alexa, you reel in the harpoon. If you want to try and grab him, you're going to have to make a weapon skill attack.
Okay. Sorry, Quintus.
I always find that if you giggle while you're apologising, it detracts from the apology somewhat. That's just what I feel. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you say. You'll say to me. Oh, I'm too slow.
Okay, so you grasp him, but Quintius, he just ducks out of the way and
next time, Quintius, be careful. Do not shoot your friend in the leg. I think he deserves an apology.
Does everybody? I apologize, Jan. I definitely did not mean to do that. But does everyone remember that bit? You know that bit when we were about to attack the crocodile, where somebody yelled out, "Nobody fire until we fire the harpoon gun." Does everybody remember that piece of forward planning? Because I bloody well don't. And I'm just going to storm off to the opposite end of the boat.
Okay.
I'm gonna skulk after him a bit low-headed because
Well,
I know I've just been beaten down in words and go, "I'm sorry, Quintus. Yeah, very sorry. I'll leave you to it." But
Look, Arnold.
Are we good, Quintus?
Yes, we're fine, Arnold.
Okay,
Look,
okay.
I'm not a military man. I don't know how to fight. My only way of knowing how to fight is to shoot at something until it stops moving.
You
If you
teach
want
me how
to
to
lead,
read. I'll teach you how to fight.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. But if
All
you
right,
want to take control of these situations when we get into a sticky wicket, then I suggest you do, because I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing.
All right, then. All right, we'll talk about it later. I'm sorry, Quintus.
Apology
Anyway.
accepted. I'm sorry that I scared off the crocodile. And Jan, I'm very sorry I shot you. And Gumbo, I'm sorry I yelled at you. You were right.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it. I mean, get a come, get a go. The plenty give and the plenty take. And today it took.
Yeah,
So let's not think of anyone. Let's just, we're all friends here. We made some good money, and maybe there's still time. Maybe we'll make some more money today. There's still time.
Shall we carry on?
Okay, so you carry on and you head back, and you are now approaching. An hour or so later, you approach the area known as Stinger's Fork.
Quintius is sulking at the front of the boat.
Okay.
Harpoon's reloaded.
Yeah, no worries. I say it's quite a slow reloading mechanism. You have to kind of winch it back in, repressurize the spring.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes time, but it's satisfying when it's ready to fire.
Okay.
Okay. So you reach the area known as Stinger's Fork.
Okay.
Gumbo, do you know of any settlements, huts, anywhere that somebody might dwell in this region?
Oh yeah, Gumbo. I know there's a little farm set up here somewhere. Why you wanna go pay someone a visit?
As we're looking for someone by the name of Matthew Tanner.
Oh, I can't say I heard the name, but yeah. I mean, I know there's a little farm set up here.
What do you think, guys? Should we go and investigate this farmstead? See if Mr. Tanner's around?
I think you're right, Quintus.
Let's do that.
Right.
Okay.
Before we go, let's all get a good look. We've got a picture of this guy, haven't we?
No, we've got a description.
Or was it the other guy?
You've got a description. The other guy had a
guy.
picture.
Well, 5'10" brown hair.
5'8" with brown hair and brown eyes. So.
Mm-hmm.
Brown eyes.
Brown hair, brown eyes. Okay. So that's all we've got to go on. Right, okay. Gumbo, do you want to stay by the boat for this? It might get a little messy.
Oh yeah, I'll stay by the boat. Yeah, that made a whole lot of sense.
We'll give you a cut, Gumbo. Don't worry. We're business partners.
Oh, you're a good man, Wolf. I would say you're a good man.
Okay. I was planning on giving him a cut actually for bringing us out here. If
good point, Quintus.
Well, don't we have to pay him anyway when we come out?
He's taken 25 offers.
Yeah, but
you've already paid him his salary. You have kind of agreed to pay him an equal share of any sort of croc hunting you make, but you didn't really say anything about bounty hunting. But
I know, but
kind
I
of up
think
to you.
if Gumbo's going to be our getaway boatman,
I was going to suggest chucking him 150 drachma or something, just because we've used his boat to get here.
Don't be silly just yet. We've paid him for the day.
Yeah. He's already paid up. 150 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And more than he's expecting.
I know, but I'm trying to make amends for shouting at him.
Yeah, but this guy, you can get away with smaller tips. The bigger thing is just not the same to no matter what is this sort of salary. So, it'll be overwhelmed with that sort of money.
Right. Okay. So, Gumbo, whereabouts is this farmstead?
Yeah, I do remember. Just leave it with me a little bit. And he tries to, he looks like his brow furrows. He looks like he's trying to remember. Okay. And he guides the boat down a little tributary that feeds into the main river.
I'm going to start putting my armor on.
Okay,
Yeah, me too.
armor. Everyone else, what about that? So everyone armoring up. I think you left your
Yes.
armor back at the inn, Yarn. So I don't think you can do that.
No.
Is there
Everyone
anything-
else?
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
got anything extra I can chuck Yarn just for a bit of protection.
I
Have
don't believe you've got a spare suit of armor now.
I don't think I took mine off, to be honest.
No. I meant to ask you what you were stashing, and I never got around to it.
I suppose the alarm bells are ringing. I'm
Yeah.
wearing armor.
Yeah, I mean, you're actually heavier now, Alexa, with gear than you was the last time, I think,
Oh no.
because of the cannon. Are you
It's
taking
alright.
the cannon off the boat, I assume?
No, I think I'll leave it on the boat because I'll take the las carbine.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't
That's
need to
Gumbo's
harpoon
anyway.
this guy, do
No, we don't really need to harpoon this guy. So
Well, tell Gumbo if there's any trouble, he can use a Hey, Gumbo, if there's any trouble, use a harpoon.
And Gumbo, the nail bomb is there on the deck, and with the lighter, and I'm going to pick up my sword stick cane
Okay.
as we set off.
Gumbo draws you into a small farmstead, and there's plenty of trees, and the light seems to be blocked, so it's quite subdued lighting, even though it's mid-afternoon.
Okay.
I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
10 all
Well,
together.
that's not working.
6 plus 4.
13. Oh, I got 10.
4. That's probably a good thing.
I got 13.
9.
Poor goodness. Sorry, mate, but I had to do that as Arnie.
No, that's absolutely fine. I had to get all arrogant and stroppy as Quintius because that's what he is. I've been looking for an excuse to do it since we started, but he's been too busy trying to get on with everyone to come up with
That was a great moment there. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
It'd have been too easy to just like hold my action. I had to fuck it up on purpose. It's role playing, not metagaming. It's role playing.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay, guys. So hopefully everyone can see the map, and I've put you on where the boat, where the boat is. We start off with Arnold and Alexa on 10. So who has the highest agility out of you two?
Johnny's actually got 13.
I got 13 in total.
He rolled a 10. I rolled a 6, but I got my agility bonus on
I
top.
see. So top of the round is Alexa.
Okay.
So you're leaving the cannon attached to the boat, and you're drawing your las carbine. Everyone has the chance to draw weapons before you get here.
Yeah, I'll go for the las carbine this time because I've not really used it.
I'll hold on to my double-handed sword.
Okay. Double-handed sword. So that's what you're wielding, double-handed sword. Yeah, I assume it's
Actually, no, I'll just keep my shotgun handy, actually, because range is always better first.
Yeah, I'm going to go last pistol.
I'm leaving the auto gun back on the boat. Pistol in the left hand, sword out of the cane in the right hand.
Okay, so Alexa, you're up first.
Okay. I'm just gonna proceed on foot and just scan that. Well, I can't really scan because I haven't got that Auspex thing. So
No, you left it off. The Auspex is. Oh no, the Auspex is back at the end. You never actually tried it. It may work perfectly well.
yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll
Oh no, I say it's back at the end, buddy.
Oh,
You
yeah,
left
yeah,
it, so
yeah,
you
that's
can't
true,
use it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't. So okay, I'm just gonna move. I can't actually move Alexa on here. So
Okay, sorry. Let me try and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. My apologies. Let me just check everyone else. Can everyone else move? Yeah.
I can move.
Okay, so I'd like you all to make awareness tests, please.
Okay. My awareness is terrible on here. No, babe. Give me a sec.
32, that's good.
1.1 degrees success for me.
Okay. For a moment, the miasma can be seen above the tree line, and it casts some strange ethereal pinkish purple light down across the landscape. And you think that perhaps the miasma, for a moment, it almost feels like it's trying to show you something. Because Jan and Quintius, you see a glint of light catching metal up ahead. And I'll just draw where you see something ahead.
Can I try and make a point of not looking at the sky at all?
You can try.
Because
Okay, so I've highlighted a square there. Jan and Quintius, you can see that there's something metallic in the grass there.
Hang on, I'm just trying to see where it is.
Can you see it? Let me try it. Let me just double check. I might put it on the wrong level. You should be able to see it. It's Let me try again with a different color.
I see a red block on it. Is that red block on the yellow block?
Yeah, that square is where you've seen the glint.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's good.
On the bottom path.
Yeah, on the bottom path. So there's a path that leads around and heads up to the farmstead. The way, if you see where the path goes north, that's kind of blocked by a hillside. So if you want to head up to the hill, you'd have to go the long way round or climb.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Okay, so you see up ahead, you see something metallic in the grass. Jan and Quintius.
Okay.
Arnold,
Yes.
there's something on the path.
Shall I have a look?
Be careful. It may be a trap.
I
Alexa?
just go around it.
Yep.
Alexa, it's your go.
Okay, so I'm going to. So where's this metal object? It's down there in that square box, yeah.
Well, I think you just mentioned it, haven't you, Quintius? Across the comms beams, haven't you? So are you pointing it out to Alexa?
Yes, I'm pointing out to it.
Okay, yeah. So you can see. Can you see where that red and yellow box is?
Yeah, I can see that. Can I get a bit closer and investigate it? So I'm going to sort of move forward a little bit and then.
Yeah, sure. Okay, move forward, and I'd like you to just take the exact path that you're taking.
Okay. Hang on. There.
Okay, so as you get closer, make a perception test.
Yeah, I'm going to aim at it as well.
Okay.
Aim at it. No, if I can. Just as I'm moving towards it.
So, how far did you move, Johnny?
I'm just going to check my movement. Yeah, I'm just going to check my movement. Bear with me a second.
So half move is 3 squares. A full move. A full move would be 6.
Yeah, I'll do a half move then. So I'm going to go back.
Okay.
I know you can move diagonal, so it's like.
Yeah.
I've got some sort of weird inversion going on the mouse at the minute.
I'm a mouse inverter myself.
Uh,
Just use your keyboard. You can move.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, so I'll just go back to where I was.
Yeah.
So I'll go. 1, 2, 3, diagonally.
Okay,
Yep.
make a perception test, a straight perception test from where you are.
Okay. Just waiting for my character sheet to come up. Yeah. Straight perception test. So. It's probably going to be terrible. Yeah, 0.0 fail with 0.9 degrees.
Okay, so you do see that there's something metallic in there, but you can't quite make out what it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be moving, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Arnold.
Probably just going to be like a garden hoe or something.
3, 4.
Or
then
sprinkler.
I'm going to just shoot at my shotgun.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I think it might explode.
You want to shoot it with shotgun?
I don't know. Everybody, shall I shoot this thing with my shotgun? I'm just going to say. No. I'm going to say it over the comms. What do you think? Shall I shoot it in case it's a trap?
Will that not announce our presence?
Most likely. All right, you're right. Good tactical info. You're getting into this soldier business, aren't you, Quintus? Good
Rather
man.
quite
Good man.
enjoying it.
Good man. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is get a bit further forward and see if I can go around it. I'm going to get to there and then see what happens.
So you move right up to it then. So what's that? Is that a run?
Yes.
Can you go back?
No, wait a second. It'd be
I'd
8
like
moves.
you to go back to where you were, and I'd like to do your move one square at a time, taking the exact path that you take, please.
Yeah. Where was this? Here. So 1, 2.
Like Minesweeper.
Yeah, but I'd like to see the exact path that you take one square at a time. Not for any particular reason or anything, but
6, 7, 8. Where I'm going.
okay. So you get close. Make a perception test at +20.
Perception. Oh no, that doesn't work. Draw. +20.
+20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good.
You can see what this is as you get closer. It has been disguised somewhat, but it is a bear trap. If you were to step on one of these, then you could be lucky not to lose a leg.
Everybody, do not stand on anything metallic. Watch your footing. Bear traps about. Comes it through.
Good advice.
Okay. Next up then is Yarn.
Great.
Can I comms into anybody at the moment?
Well, you've just sent out a comms. You can only do like short conversations. I mean, you've done a quick comms warning everyone about the bear trap.
Want to maybe inform people to be involved about where they move and maybe take an awareness test. Look before you leap, sort of job.
Well, everyone's made an initial awareness test. You can't take a further one because you've already done that test.
It's just with you tell me the exact route makes me think there's bombs in the floor.
I mean, I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would think that, Hayden. So
Yeah. I was predicting that.
Okay, so Jan, would you?
Been on QI for a second there. I've got the foul play chicken. Oh no!
There's a wall around like the whole.
Yeah, say that again, please, Brownie. What did you say?
So, is there a way to? I'm sure I saw somebody do like an area of pulse around their mouse.
Is it that? No, that's not right.
Oh, it's me.
No, like, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold your mouse button in.
Ah, okay. So, what is all of this?
Okay, so this is it's like a rock face. You could perhaps climb up it. This is a tree. Trees here. But along this line is a rock face. And there seems to be a boarded up hole in the wall. Up there are some buildings.
Oh, there, the rock face there.
This is a rock face. So if I just do a line, you could maybe climb if you wanted to climb up, or you could go the long way round, which is all the way down to the bottom right, and then following the path. So this is so the farmstead is up on a raised part of land.
Okay.
So this is like the rock face.
Would it be 8 then, like 2 times 4 for a normal move?
A normal move, yes, will be 8.
Or you could go 24 as a run, but it might be a bit noisier.
Are you agility 4, Brownie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8 then.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start climbing.
Okay. So I'd like you to make a climb test, please.
What's the? No,
Oh,
I
Strength
am
test
certainly-
minus half because you haven't got the skill.
That's right.
No, very very poor.
Okay, so you start to climb up this rock face, but the rock is it's quite soft and crumbly in places, and you're struggling to climb up, and also you make a bit of noise as rocks start to fall down the surface. And as you make this noise, you hear the barking of dogs.
Oh.
Next up is Quintius.
Okay.
Something goes through your core, Quintius, the barking of dogs with hostile intent. It's quite unpleasant.
Jan, come away from the rocks. There's dogs up there. Remember the last dog we fought?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Sticking
Yeah, just a
firmly
dog.
behind Arnold.
Very wise.
Arnold's pissing himself laughing, going, "You can't trust the dogs on this planet, can you? No way! The fucking savages."
That last one was horrific. It made me lose my bacon sandwiches.
Okay, next up is Gumbo, who stays at the boat and he mans the harpoon cannon at the front of the boat.
Oh,
Well
And
played, Gumbo.
He's tracking, looking for foes. I'm going to get a drink and then we'll go back to the top of the round.
okay. I'm trying to disable that. I'm going to disable the.
I just walk round it.
trap.
I'm just
No,
going to walk
what
round
if
on
we
my
have to
turn.
run back? What if we have to run back quickly?
Well, we don't stand on that square, which has got
Run
two
round
squares on it. Yeah, we run round it. We've
Yeah.
discovered it. It means if we walk round it, it's no problem.
I
It's
want
on
to
that
disable
square.
it and then reset it in case any dogs run towards us.
But I do think once we get to the next area, we could do an awareness test as well because there might be more. I reckon this is just the first path of the first screen. I
Yeah.
reckon maybe we have to. Alan's
Yeah,
got a gauntlet. Alan's got a gauntlet set
I'm
up.
wearing my dressing gown because
Yeah.
my heater's not working. So,
I'm
Yeah,
going to
but you
assume.
don't. Do you realise Alan's got a gauntlet set up? This is a gauntlet.
I'm going to
All right.
assume that whatever is in here knows where the traps are, and I'm going to assume that the dogs do too.
Well,
Even though
what
they
we could
probably don't.
do
I'm going to
is
assume they
if
do.
anything gets near us, near traps, we have to stand behind it. So if they feel like charging it straight through, they have to go round. It would be a good defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so top of the round is Alexa. I'd like everyone to make an awareness test at the start of the round, please.
Okay. Can I? It's quite dark. You say? Can I switch to like sort of night vision type thing or infrared?
Have you got photo contacts, don't you? Yes, you've got inbuilt photo contacts. So yeah, you get a better view. So I'll give you a +10 on your awareness test.
Sure. Okay. Awareness. Still terrible, probably. Yep. Completely, blissfully unaware.
Jan?
No awareness for me.
Okay, so no one sees anything untoward. So that means that the way is probably quite safe. Alexa, you to go.
Okay, I'm going to run forward.
You're running.
Taking a walk.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah. I'll take a
Don't
walk.
believe his lies.
Softly,
Okay.
softly, catchy bounty.
1, 2,
Don't run on the path.
4,
Don't run on the path.
5, 6. I'm
Alex
just going
gets
to go around
late
that.
for
Gonna
the
go
path.
around that trap.
Okay. Yeah, you just walk straight past it.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk past, you realise if you was to stand in that unawares, it would do some serious damage.
Yeah. Okay.
My turn.
Okay, Alexa, you done?
Yep.
Arnold, then you to go.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to make another awareness test.
No,
for new area.
you've made your test. You can't keep
Well-
spanning it. So I asked everyone to make a test, and you all made your test, and you failed. You don't see anything new. So.
Well, I was trying to look again, but okay.
No. It's one test per turn in this case. You can't just keep spamming your tests like awareness or inquiry. For example.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, fair enough. I'll do as you say, Alan. I'm
Okay.
just a pawn in your game.
Okay,
All right,
so
no, go 4 there.
Yep.
I'm gonna hold there at the moment.
Very good. Next up is
Can I use a
Jan.
half action to aim?
Yeah, you can. But what are you aiming at?
Whatever comes up.
Okay.
I've got nothing else to do.
Okay, so next up is Jan. You want to carry on climbing?
No, it's highly unlikely I'll get up there. 1, 2. What do you say that is?
It looks like a boarded up, like tunnel.
Can I just can you do a move and do a half action? Is that a full move to do a normal move like of?
Yeah, like half move is half.
Yeah.
So I think that's free for you, I believe.
Okay, yeah. I went 6.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so Jan, you walk down the edge of the path. Okay. Is that the move you're taking? That way exactly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's now Quintus.
I'm going to do something fancy. And by fancy, I mean something that no one's ever done before.
Ooh.
Because I am a GM and I know the rules. I'm going to go 1. No, I'm not, because it won't let me. I'm going to go
What,
1,
that way?
2,
No.
3.
We've got ourselves a rules lawyer.
And I am going to set Overwatch for half an action around this sort of area.
Okay. I'll just trust you implicitly, Dave. So,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll
so,
explain what that does.
No.
If it's fairly obvious, but
Uh-huh.
you can
And that's a
basically do
half
it.
action, is it?
It's a half or a full action. Basically, you have to use a capable of full automatic fire to do that, which in this case is my auto pistol. And it's a 45-degree angle out from me, half the range of the weapon. So, I'm looking vaguely in that direction where that thing is. That is my kill zone. If anything comes into that kill zone, with the exception of my allies, because I'm aware of them,
You get shot.
they get shot. But I've only performed half the action, so the beginning of my next turn will also be the rest of that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. It means you've started to look over that area.
Yeah. So I won't be able to fire if something moves into it, but I'll be able to fire at it straight away on my turn, sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So next up then, that's Quintius. Gumbo just holds his action. Next up then will be top of the round. I'd like awareness test for everyone.
Okay. Like, still got a +10, yeah?
Yeah, unless I say otherwise, you're on a plus.
I've not done a
+10.
+10, but it doesn't matter.
He's testing on +10 for his photo contacts.
Oh yeah. I'm doomed anyway. Huh? Yay! Photo contacts.
Nice. Jan, what about you? Yeah. Okay. So Jan and Alexa, you spot, and it's you feel quite fortunate, Jan, because you nearly walk straight past it. There's another bear trap, and you should now be able to see it. I've moved it onto the right layer, so there's a bear trap just to your right, Jan. And Alexa, you see this as well.
Okay. I'm just going to inform the rest of the group. There's
Okay.
a bear trap. There's a bear trap just to the right of where Yarn is standing now.
Right.
Be aware.
Thank you, Alexa. Good spotting work.
I've put that on, Al, just so because it's a 45-degree arc, so obviously some of my arc will be off the bottom of the screen, but that's where I think I can see.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So Alexa, what are you doing?
I'm going to move up slowly. Actually, no, I'm going to move up full 6, I think.
Okay.
So,
Well, make your move, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 behind the tree.
Okay. Like I say, you're still kind of behind where you are now. There's still the rock face to your left, so you can't move directly
Oh,
up
I can't
from
move
there.
there now.
No, you can move where you are now, but you can't move any further up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'd
I'm
have to
not
move a little
planning-
bit
not
further.
planning to.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
Yep.
So you make that move. Next up is Arnold.
All right. Okay. One. Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
No. Did I just move Quintus then?
You
Sorry.
did. How you keep having fucking? There we go.
1, 2,
Hacks.
3,
No,
4,
it's my fault. It's just like, yeah, he's got to weigh in.
5, 6, 7. Let me just score my screen on. Oh, come on, Annie. I would like to do this. Move screen. 8, 9.
How far can you move?
I'm doing a
You're running.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So as you
I'm gonna
run,
just go to there.
okay,
and
yeah,
that's
you
it.
run. I mean, you can do it. It's just you're more noisy as a
Oh,
consequence of
can I
running
do it
compared with
stealth?
walking.
Can I try to do I'll go back 1 square and go walking then.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've only moved 9.
You'll always be less stealthy if you run compared to
Yeah,
walking.
yeah. I'll
Okay?
go back 1 square and do walking up there.
Okay. Next up then is Jan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was like a mine going off in my head. I thought Brandon hit something.
Yeah, I did.
That'd be a really good option for the game for like mine noises. Like you've hit it, bing.
Got to get me soundboard. All right, Jan. Quintus next.
Okay, he's going to stop, take your name over there, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's me.
Okay. Top of the round. Everyone make an awareness test.
Okay.
Plus nothing.
Plus nothing for you. Plus 10 for Johnny.
3 degrees of success.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
And okay, so Quintius.
Mhm.
Again, the light of the miasma seems to be illuminating something for you, and you see another bear trap right in front of Jan.
Jan, Jan, stop where you are. Be very careful. There's one of those traps right next to you. I say into the combead, and I point.
You also hear the barking of dogs.
Okay.
It's getting more insistent and closer.
There's dogs coming.
You fixed it, Al. I can't control.
Okay.
Good.
So is it my move?
It is your go, Alexa. So just hang on. Like you can't move directly up. You have to kind of go around.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
My mouse has been funny.
Okay, I'll put you back. Oh, actually, why
There we go.
can't I?
Does it make you laugh?
So it's inverted for some reason. What's going on there? Hang on a second. Okay. I'll just use my keyboard. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah.
This is not helping.
3, and I'm going to set Overwatch using what Dave was doing.
Okay,
for
so
this, directly in front of me, covering yarn.
So when you say directly in front of you, I think you mean you want to go like pointing up towards the structures.
Yeah, pointing towards the structure. Yeah.
So do you want to? Can you draw a line? Well, I don't suppose you won't be able to if you've got a map. Got a mouse problem. Let me try draw a line for you and see if you agree with this.
So what it is, it's 45-degree fire arc.
It'll be a cone, won't it?
Yep.
So,
So that sort of direction. That sort of direction, Johnny.
imagine I'm facing straight forward, and then just cone it out at
Okay.
45 degrees outwards. So it's
Okay.
covering yarn basically. So
What weapon are you doing it with, Johnny?
the carbine.
Does it have full auto?
It can have. I think it has an auto option.
Yeah, carbine does.
It has to have full auto, not
Yes.
semi-auto.
I'll put it on full auto.
So basically, if anything moves into that area, you can do a full auto burst action
Basically,
at it. And you can keep doing that as many turns as you want. You
Cool.
basically hold your full action to do that.
Yeah.
And any character within it that gets shot at has to take a -20 pinning test.
Excellent. That's very cool.
So what about the fact that Arnold's directly in front of?
The way I would play it is I would assume that
I'm going to move next turn.
aware-
Moves.
the way I would play it is I would assume that he's aware of his companions.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's your game out. Do what you want.
That seems fine to me. I mean, you're military operation, especially Arnold. So he's maybe kneeling down while Alexa's covering over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And we would have all had some sort of training with the Inquisition before. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Hope-
Yeah, you got a little bit of training before you were punted off
Yeah.
into the stars.
Sold off to some random psycho Inquisitor.
You've not met him. He might be nice.
Mm. Valak's
Arnold.
nice.
Arnold,
I'm
you'll go.
That Lucius.
All right. Okay.
You'll go, Arnold.
Yep. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna hold my action.
So I presume you're not walking directly over the trap that's been spotted.
No, walk round it in my
Okay.
movement turn diagonally.
Okay, so you've done a half move.
Yeah, and I'm holding my action in case anything happens.
Well, hold action is a full action, and that lets you hold
Oh.
it. So you could
Oh, no,
do.
never mind.
It's
Yeah.
half an action to hold half an action, isn't it? It
It's a,
costs
full,
you.
it's a full action to hold half an action, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm going to try going to the house. Where's the house entrance?
This house here.
Yeah.
The entrance is. I will draw it. So the entrance to this house is here.
Okay. So that's where I'm off.
Okay.
Instead, I'm gonna just go in on a full
I've got you
move
back.
of 8.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
move in. You opening the door.
Yep, I'm opening the door and I'm moving in.
Nail bomb.
There's no resistance to the door. It's not locked or anything, and but it does creak. It's dark inside. You can't see any movement as you look through the door initially. But the house is reasonably large, so it'll take you a little while to search it.
Okay.
Okay, next up is why can't I select that? Nice me. What's going on there?
What's going on?
Ah, it's all one thing.
Yeah.
How can I stop this? How can I unfuck this? There we go.
Like
There
that.
we go. Okay, so next up is Jan.
Well,
No worries, buddy.
So I just started laughing at the fact that I shot you.
I was about to say I'll take a half action and shoot.
I have to say, but these critical failures, I have an awful lot of fun with those.
Yeah, that was quite epic. It kind of did me a favour because Jan didn't take any damage and it didn't jam my gun.
Yeah, it's all positives.
The plenty giveth and the plenty taketh away.
So, Jan, what are you going to do, mate?
Am I next to a window?
If you move one square to the right, one square up, you'd be looking for a window. You can see where there's like the light coming out. The lights aren't on in the house, but that does show you where the windows are.
Okay.
You can see them little light patterns. So if you take a move diagonally up and right, you'll be able to look in, but the lights are off, so you might not be able to see that much. And you don't have any night vision, do you?
No. Okay. I'm going to go underneath the window.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. I'd like you, please, to make a silent move test.
Do I look like a rattling?
Nope. Okay, as you walk around the house, you accidentally kick over a can. It makes a clatter and rolls off. And everyone can hear this can.
On the comm, you hear Quintius go, "Wasn't me."
Hey, Quintius, you're next.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna 6 to there, crouching down, and just peek over the window ledge into the window.
Okay, make a. You've got no night vision or anything like that, do you? So.
No.
Make a perception test at -20, please.
Is it awareness or perception?
Perception.
Okay.
Oh, actually, but add 10 for having awareness, so -10 total on your perception test.
Okay.
Oh my word! A superb roll. It's a critical. Unfortunately, I can't give you too much for this, unfortunately. But
Damn you, Alex!
we will. Well, no, we'll have to. As in, but you know, sometimes you make a critical and you can do some real good with it. Anyway, let's have a little think. So you look inside. You are certain that there are no people inside the structure.
Okay.
However,
However,
when you look in,
There is a demon there.
you see something that catches your eye on one of the shelves. It
Okay.
is a wooden sculpture, and it appears like a fat carved man sat cross-legged with his hand on his arms like this, and he's a fat laughing monk carved.
It's
of
the
wood.
laughing monk. Okay. Yep, I'm done.
Radio
Okay.
thanks me.
No.
Top of the round. I'd like awareness test for everyone, please.
I would like to see the chicken for what Hayden just did, please.
I must agree. The metagaming chicken's been getting rampant this session. I have to say. I have to say, foul play.
If there was danger, if there was something you needed to know, Quintius would have told you.
He just wants a loot.
But that isn't something that Quintius thinks you would need to know. That's something Quintius.
As
You know. Awareness, please, for everyone. He wants to
Fail,
loot. So Johnny's made a test. Can we have a test?
I've
we've had
done
one
mine,
for Quintius,
yeah.
So it's just Arnold. Arnold left to. Hold up, Alexa. You're moving. It's
Oh yeah.
Alexa.
Sorry.
Before you do anything, please. I first want you to make a. Oh no, you've made your awareness test. So
Same
before you do
mandate.
anything, I'm going to do something, which is I'm going to add on the token layer some dogs.
Dogs.
Okay.
Bravo.
And the dogs have. Okay, so and they rolled 13. What's your agility? It says it 31, Alexa.
Yeah.
Dog 13. Okay, the dogs are going first. They hear you, they smell you.
Okay.
Dog number 1 going to charge up to Yarn. And it's going to try and bite you, making an all-out attack.
Oh no.
But perhaps it's startled and it misses, or perhaps it doesn't fully commit to the attack, perhaps because maybe it's scared.
Batty dog.
But the second dog also makes a charge at Yarn. But strangely, one moment it's in front of you, and the next minute it's at your side.
Fucking phase dog. Fuck off, man.
Fucking blink dog.
The dog bites you. I really need my location. Just give us a sec. I've got this somewhere on my cheat sheet. Where did I put cheat sheets? So it bites you on the right leg.
Or is it the wrong leg?
Okay, the dog does 5 wounds, but you've got toughness of 4. So that's only 1 wound on your right leg then. Okay.
Yeah.
2 more dogs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. What's a charge? Is it 3 times? Charge is 3 times your thingy, so it can go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it can't quite get. So these dogs are gonna move up. Okay, next up is Alexa.
Okay. I'm going to basically just commit to a full Overwatch sort of aim if I can.
Yeah, okay, so you're just holding Overwatch. If any of these
Yeah.
dogs move out, you'll just you'll gun them with fire. Okay.
Basically, yep.
Right. So Arnold.
Arnold's gonna come out the house, and then move one. We're done. Right, come back. Move with the scenery then. So 1. Come back. 2, 3, 4.
That's fine. That location. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a half move.
And I'll ready for half an action.
When you say ready, what do you mean?
I'll start taking aim. I'll take aim.
Okay, do that. You do a half aim.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay,
half.
so Yarn, you're up next. There's 2 dogs attacking you.
Throw a stick.
Wait a second. 1 second. Can I make it in a charge to get to Yarn? I'm on 4 at the moment. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm going to charge a dog of
Okay.
Barney. I'm
make it-
sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to do that because
So
I've got enough move.
just go
I've got
back.
12
Go
inch,
back. That's fine. Go back to where you
12 inch
started.
charge.
Go
Yeah.
back to where you started.
At that
Right,
dog.
and then make your move one step at a time, please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That's into the building. Yeah. Okay.
Well, 4. Let's count at 4 because I had to move one out the door. So 4, 5.
So that, yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing
Yeah,
it by
no,
keypad.
No worries.
6, 7. 8.
Stop. Go back. Go back onto the pit trap. I'd like you to make an agility test at -10. As you charge forward, the ground suddenly gives way beneath your feet. It's actually, it's actually this one, and you fall into a pit trap. Make an agility test at -10. See if you can jump out of the way at the last moment. Oh no! You fall down into the pit trap. Oh dear, 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 dear. Okay.
Bungee trap, is it?
What's the difference between that and a regular? Yeah, it's just like a spike pit trap.
It's full of melter bombs.
Oh no! Oh, actually, that's
And
okay.
snakes.
Okay, so the pit trap does 11 wounds to you. However, you're wearing modern composite armor, which is double against primitive attack. So you're on a total of defense of 13 on your legs. So 8 for your armor and 5 for your wounds. So
Yeah.
So you land into this pit. You land on the wooden spikes and you crush them as you land on them. but it does no damage to you, and you thank the heavens for your
Black armor.
for your modern flak armor, which is just totally saved your bacon here.
Oh, thank goodness.
However, your charge stops and you are in a pit. And
Damn it.
Okay, and that's where we'll leave your turn for now. On to Yarn next. Pit trap versus Imperial Guard. Imperial Guard wins.
Yeah.
I rolled quite badly on your damage as well, so
I will.
Oh, it's really good. Thanks.
it's not. Well, it wasn't intentional. So.
I'll tell you what, I'm still going to thank you for it, Al.
Al,
Great to get.
I thought you were the evil GM. If you remember, I am the master of making people fall in holes.
Well, it's too good, isn't it? It's too good. The pit is the weapon of ultimate doom, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Right. But no, honestly, they're quite high damage, these pit traps, but
Yeah.
Arnie's on +13 to defense at the moment against them, so I'll have to introduce mono pit traps quite in the future. Okay, so Jan, what are you going to do, buddy? You still in combat against 2 dogs?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot one dog in the head.
Okay, which dog are you going to shoot? You're going to shoot the one that phased in, or are you going to shoot the other one?
Man.
Pardon?
I'm going to shoot phase dog.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Me and Johnny have given you the old pit trap. Johnny suggested snakes, and I suggested melter bombs. So obviously, snakes with melter bombs strapped to them.
That's some forward thinking right there.
Don't get any ideas.
Don't get any bonuses.
If you're doing an all-out attack, it's at +30. If you're just doing a normal attack, it's what, +10? Is it, Dave?
Yeah.
For a standard attack is at +10. You can do a
And then you
half
still get
aim.
dodge.
You can do a half aim and an attack. So that'd be +20. Is that right?
Yeah.
Half aim and a close combat attack is at +20.
What about with a pistol?
Is that
You
fine?
don't get
you don't get point
you don't
blank.
get the +30 for point blank when you're in melee.
Would you get single shot plus 10?
You'd still get single shot, yeah. You'd also get. I don't know if you get the plus 10 for short range. I don't think you do. I think you
No,
just
I
get
don't think. No,
10
no,
for
no.
single shot.
I think it's plus 10 for single shot and plus 10 for half aim, so it'd be plus 20
Yeah.
again.
Okay, shoot face dog then.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, it's a miss. Next up is Quintus.
What can I see?
Not a huge amount from where you are about what's going on. You can hear the dogs barking.
Do I know? I'm assuming I've heard Jan's shot.
Yeah, you have.
But okay, I'm going to move that way then. So 1, 2, 3. Can I see the dogs with Jan, or can I just see the dogs there?
You can see one of the dogs from there, which is Faye's dog. It's in combat with Yarn. It's trying to worry his leg.
I'm going to run to the edge of the building, look around the corner, and go, "Emperor's balls!" And I'm going to. Oh, how would you rule this, Al? I did say I'd got my pistol in my left hand, my sword in my right. If I was to swap them, would that be readying a weapon or readying two weapons?
I'd say just half action to do that move, okay?
Okay, I'm going to swap my weapons. Pistol into my right, sword into my left.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
I'm coming, Jan!
Top of the round, it's the awareness test for everyone.
For everyone.
Yeah, awareness test for everyone, please.
Okay.
Nope.
Yay.
Okay. Johnny, you see a patch of ground up ahead of you that you think is different. And obviously you're looking out for these traps now, especially as you just saw Arnold drop through the floor. And you see another patch of ground, which you think is another one of these, perhaps another one of these pit traps.
Okay. Right, groovy.
Okay. So a dog's at the top of the round. So Faye's dog against Yarn makes normal attack. So that's another hit. A total of 9 wounds.
Oh, fucking hell.
Does it to? Where are we? Does it against the right leg? Are you dodging? Is that dodge?
No, because it's.
Oh, because you don't have it. Because you don't have it. Oh, dearie me. So there's 9 wounds. That's a total of 5. Are you okay? Or how many wounds do you have?
9 or 10.
Okay, great. So you've taken a total of 6 so far. So the dog takes a chunk out of your leg, and you regret not bringing your armor with you. The other dog.
Jan's gonna have no legs.
The other dog. The other dog misses in its attack. Okay, Johnny, a dog comes round the side of the building into your field of fire.
And I'll light it up.
So how does this work?
Okay. So it's minus. Johnny makes an attack. It would be minus 10 for full auto, but he is at short range. So basically, it's a straight ballistic skill, and he gets 1 hit for each degree of success.
Okay.
Okay, and let me just check Alexa's stats on the carbine. Oh, we've fucked this up a little bit. I think the glass carbine doesn't have full auto, but I'll let you do because we fucked it up. I'll let you do it on semi-auto instead. And then we'll just. Oh wow! Oh no, that's a hit. That's a hit. But full auto's at straight. Sorry, semi-auto is at straight rather than minus 10. So that'll be 1 degree of success.
Yeah.
That's that's only just 1 hit, isn't it?
Yes.
So you do 1 shot on this dog. I'd like you to roll damage, please.
Okay.
I'm going to try and dodge. First, I'm going to try and dodge with a dog. Dog does not dodge.
Okay, so hang on a second. What's the thing? Bear with me, I'm a bit slow. Generally. Only 10 plus 2. Okay. 10, bear with. 2.
Alexa's reign of terror continues. 11 minus 2. No armor. Okay, so this dog comes around the building and you just fell it in a hail of lash shells.
Yeah.
That is that's one dead dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. The second dog, perhaps trying to avenge its fallen pack member, charges you, Johnny.
Does it go around the trap?
It does indeed. It just
Okay.
jumps out. It just jumps over it,
Okay.
and it misses.
Okay.
That's all the dogs.
Mhm.
Now Alexa's go.
I'm gonna try and shoot the dog in the face. Can I shoot it in combat?
Not with the last carbine. No, you'd have to. You'd have
Can
to
I
just beat it.
Can I just switch? I'll try and beat it with the blood carbine.
I'd offer you to draw your staff, but you've left it at the bottom of the river.
I
so-
know I have. Yeah.
You can only use pistols in close combat.
Can I take Is it a half action to draw a pistol,
Okay, so you drop your last carbine and you draw your pistol for half an action.
and then I'm gonna shoot. Just take a shot into the dog.
Okay, it's at plus 20.
Okay.
Single shot and... Actually, no, just plus 10, single shot.
Yeah. So the plus 10 in total, is it?
Plus 10 in total.
Okay.
Who's playing the fucking Swanee whistle?
I hate an ad wager.
It
Okay,
wasn't
you're...
me.
oh, no. Right, last pistol goes wild.
Okay.
Next up is Arnold.
Arnold's going to make a climb test first.
Okay, try and climb out of the pit.
hold.
Yep.
Oh, I fail.
Okay, you start to climb, but it's slow going, and you are not yet out of the pit. However, you don't fall back in either.
Can you use move half action to climb a bit more?
Full climb's a full action, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So that's your go. Yarn, you're next. Yarn.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Disengage a full action.
Yeah.
Best of shooting him point blank in the head. Him shot.
I beg to differ, mate, because I've got I'm 50-50.
Disengage full action, and you can move your agility bonus meters away, I think, and it doesn't incur an attack of opportunity.
It doesn't. Okay.
Cool.
Otherwise, there'd be no point disengaging.
The alternative is you can just run with, your full action, but everything around you gets to fucking clobber you, basically. It's like a defensive move, you're parrying and flailing and shit like that.
Okay, let's. I aimed before, didn't I? Let me do the power that shall not be named. Shall the power.
I don't see any roll.
Here we go.
Strong. The warp flows through you.
Right, I will shoot fucking phase dog with a
Phase
half
dog.
action.
Okay.
Face dog.
Also strong. So I think that's 3 degrees of success because I'll have 10 for the single shot.
Okay. I mean, I don't think degrees of success makes any difference for you, buddy. Phase dog. You take your shot. You know it's clean and accurate, but in front of your eyes, the dog vanishes. And it moves. It's now over here.
Dirty.
GM is such an abuser.
Quintius, you're up next.
Quintius, with his walking stick cane sword in his hand, adopts a fencer's pose as he was taught in the theatre in Tarsus. One hand extended, one up behind him, holding his pistol, and he yells, "On guard!" And charges in the most awkward way ever. It wasn't going to be a charge, but it is now because the fucking phase dog moved.
Okay.
And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the minimum I need. And I am going to strike this bitch with my...
It's literally a bitch.
Yep. So what's that? Plus 20 for the charge, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Plus 20 for a charge.
And that is a hit.
Nice. Dog's already done its phase dodge.
Okay.
So roll damage.
Oh, no, I'm talking bollocks. What is my strength? My strength is... Oh, dear.
Do it, man.
Roll to convert.
Maximus, damages.
On guard, dog.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
right.
What it is.
Wrong window. Another 20. That is a fucking... Yeah.
Do it.
Another D10. So that's 17, 18, 19. Primitive.
Okay, so it's what's your strength bonus? Sorry, it's 3, is it, or 2?
2.
So that'd be
I've included that.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's 12, and okay, right. So you see, Jan draw his fire a pistol at this dog, and you see the dog vanish in front of your eyes and then reappear somewhere close by. You charge into the dog, shouting "on guard," and whatever defense this dog has, it doesn't seem to be able to do it twice in quick succession. And it seems perhaps a little disorientated as it reappears into reality. You put your sword straight through its face and just totally impale it. It's utterly destroyed by your initial attack. It yelps in pain and cries before dying almost instantaneously.
And I give a little flourish at the end and go, "Riposte, parry, huzzah!" as I was taught in the theatre.
Okay. All right. Well done, Quintius. And on that note, I think we shall leave tonight's session. And that's the end of the round. So we'll start next time at the top of the round.
Awesome.
So that dog dies. So we'll take that one off.
Good stuff.
Goodbye. All right. Thanks for the game, guys.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
Thank you.
And well done, Quintius, for the most part in that game. I mean, you've done some great combat.
Very good.
I tell you, Quintius is not good in combat, but his belief in the Emperor will keep him going.
Cool.